Yo, hello. Good morning. I think that's what time we're in right now. I'm actually not sure, but welcome to Group N. We got FAD Keys going on, Telethar, Maniacal. Yo, that's a lot of letters describing what we got going on right now. But yeah, we are finally rolling around to the main tournament, and I'm gonna tell you straight up, I got no idea what's going on. I'm just here to talk. It was late night; they couldn't find anyone else. They just picked up some random dude on the street. So here's Zach the Boger, gonna do commentary on the match. I'm also joined right now by nobody, so bear with me. That's how things are gonna be working right now. But I can tell you some things I do know about. Looking at these names up here for these two runners that we got. Telethar, yo, this man has been like curb stomping everybody. I was just doing commentary on a match of him the other day. He destroyed twice SGL winner Relkin. So like this man is serious business. But then let's not forget about Maniacal. This guy over here, let's think. Yeah, something nice I can say about Maniacal. He has the world record for the amount of arrows shot into the Igor in Dark Eastern Palace. You know, that room. I think the record was 13. So, like, that's nothing to sniff at either. That's also very impressive. But yeah, our mode today is going to be FAD Keys. In case you didn't know what it was, like myself, you can type !FAD Keys and it'll describe everything to you. It's basically going to be a all dungeon key sanity seed, where the Agate Tower keys are going to be promptly located in Castle Tower, so you don't have to worry about those. And then the GT Big Key is going to be somewhere in GT, so no stress there. But all this other garbage, like Bow, Fire Rod, Ice Rod, Samaria, Mirror, Hammer, both gloves, probably a Moon Pearl, etc., they're going to have to find all that stuff on their own. You know, no one's going to help them with that. Oh, we do have sorry. I had my audio turned down so low. I didn't know that we had it, but I hear it now and it sounds majestic, so wonderful. Somebody said, "What an early find." Boy, I have no idea what it was because I was looking at my volume meter, and I'm looking at the tracker, and I see that they found green mail, so I'll just assume that's what they had found. I know we found a Skullwood Small Key. I guess a Swamp Small. Okay, that's what you meant. Yeah. So we won't have to worry about that. Granted, I think they would probably like to find something like maybe a sword, maybe something cool like, I don't know, boots. Like that would be really cool to find. But you know, Swamp Small, I suppose that's not too terrible. It's a dungeon we're gonna have to do. So, yep, there's something on the lumberjack. So, we'll worry about that one later. And by that, I mean I'll pay maybe a little bit more closer attention once Maniacal goes over. Their resolution looks a lot nicer, so I'm sure I'm going to catch it the second time around. Yeah, that's a bug net. Okay. How can the bug net be on Lumberjack? Don't we need that to beat Aga 1? That's a nice 300 there in the money spot. They say, you know, money grows on trees. Actually grows in the ground. But having that this early, that can kind of ease the woes of finding the early money, being able to find bombs. Maniacal's doing a good job in actually farming bombs from these pickles here. So he's actually up to 5. Pretty nice. Very good use for him using his resources, and then he realizes maybe all that time was for nothing because there's actually just $300 sitting right here in the ground. All right. But yeah, we'll head to the meat and potatoes of the light world, which is Kakariko, where you can expect to find hopefully something. And by hopefully, I mean, can we please get them the boots? As majestic as it is watching these runners hold their D-pads down with all of their strength, I am much more interested in watching people dash, especially into walls. I think that's much more entertaining gameplay. Alright, hammer's pretty good. Also got that powder, and both of them also did do the Uncle Start and did get magic, so it is that rare situation where you find yourself with magic powder, with the hammer, very early in the seed, so kudos to both of them for getting that magic. And they could be feeling pretty good about that too. Like I say, if you were going against someone who didn't do like Uncle Round, like they might not have magic, and like you're kind of hard pressed to find magic this early. So they could be thinking like, wow, once I get and I quote these boots from Magic Bat, I'm gonna be feeling so ahead that like my opponent's never gonna catch up. But you know, little do they know they've done basically exactly the same route. Minus Maniacal has murdered a couple extra things along the way. Also, Glove over here in the Kakariko Well. Also, a Compass to Desert Palace over here in the Kakariko Well. More money and a heart piece. Yeah, maybe the bat's got the Moon Pearl. I don't know. Maybe the Moon Pearl's in the Bonk Rocks because the bat has the boots. I've already this is already predestined. Okay, I want boots. Yeah, Moon Pearl basically opens the seed wide up. As far as like being able to do any dungeons, again, we're gonna have to rely on the mercy of what keys that we find. Finding a Swamp Small not really gonna help us. Gonna be able to do Swamp without, you know, Flipper's Mirror Hookshot. Skullwood Small ain't gonna help us without the Fire Rod. Misery Mire Small, like don't even get me started on the plethora of items we need to go in there. One being boots. Nothing over here in the chicken house. 10 arrows. Small key to Desert Palace. That's the one and only Desert Palace small key, so don't have to worry about that one. What you do have to worry about, though, is that this commentary booth is getting real hot and heavy here in these late hours because we are joined by the one and only Fear Agent. Brother, how you doing? Thanks for coming in last second.
Yeah, man. What is this? What are we doing? This is randomizer. I got it.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
it's like alphabet randomizer because if you look, we got like group N, then it says like FAD key, and there's a capital K. Like I don't.
That's a lot going on, man. That's a lot going on. All right, sorry, I'm a little late. Can you catch me up? So FAD Keys means open all dungeons, and then the FAD is obviously foe.
I mean, truth be told, you gave a better explanation than I did. I had no idea what it meant. I just knew that there was a command in chat, and I said, people do that. You figure it out on your own, all right? It's kind of like a figure it out as you go kind of situation. But yeah, this is the main tournament too. And can you tell me a little bit about what we got going on in this? Because
Nope.
Okay, me either. All right, that's cool. Hey, I'm not trying to put you on the spot. I was just curious. I fully disclosed I knew nothing as well. So.
Okay, so here's what I do know. There's 128 runners. They're groups of 4. We're in group N. Telethar, Maniacal are in said group. I couldn't tell you what the record is. I could probably look it up, but that's too much work.
No. We don't need to do that. Oh, hey, look at this. We got a double blind check race game. Like, it's actually watching like clones of each other. Literally, the only difference between these
keys,
two,
right? So keys makes more sense to check blind.
But like that doesn't mean everyone does it. You know, that's kind of like using your brain style routing. And like I don't know how much of this game you watch, but you don't always see those kinds of styles.
That's true. That is true. All right, so Scoople is doing our tracking too. Cool. That's awesome. So we got a hammer and a glove. So we're looking for the Moon Pearl and then keys.
Yeah, I can tell you what keys we need actually. So we're gonna need an Eastern Palace big key, a Desert Palace big key. We're gonna need a pod big key and at least like one pod small key. We're gonna need a Thieves Town big key. We're gonna need a Misery Mire big key, and then we're gonna need 3 Turtle Rock small keys, and a Turtle Rock big key. And that's bare minimum.
Can you repeat all that?
No, I can do it. We're gonna need it.
All right. So the FAD keys, the FAD obviously stands for foe, or check this, FAD, Fear Agent, something keys.
Key sanity. It's
Yes.
like a let's play. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you stop saying like foe? Because like that makes me hungry, man.
Oh, because you're thinking PHO. Foe.
Yeah. Like foe. But like,
do you have good foe in your area? I do not have good foe, and Or pho, excuse me. Pho,
there are a
not
couple of
pho.
places here that are I'll drive an extra hour out of the way to get that good pho. And you want to know another place that has good pho? They delivered to the SGL hotel. I got it like at least once every 2 days. Oh man, it was so good. They even give you a little bowl and everything to put it in. Chef's kiss.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss that. On the western side of Washington, where I used to live, seafood and Japanese, Filipino, all the or sort of like Asian food is there's abundance of it.
Vietnamese,
and it's delicious. Vietnamese, okay.
Just so we don't get any hate mail later.
Sure. I think Asian kind of covers, right?
Maybe,
If not, whatever.
I just wanted to throw it out there just to cover all bases, so legal can be happy.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, hook shot. That's a nice pickup.
In Agina, and guess what? That is the one divergence that we've seen so far. That's a nice little pickup over there. I guess best case scenario for Maniacal right now would be like maybe Moon Pearl on East F Mountain, and then finding no mirror.
Right,
that way he
being
gets
like
funneled over to it.
Yeah, the problem is if he might like dip Eastern and Saha's Closet and all that kind of stuff before doing that.
But then he might find the boots there.
That's true. We'll see. That's the randomizer for you.
You might be thinking like, hey, this is a great item. I'm going to be ahead. But it could be a curse because it could like lead you directly away from those other items that you'll never go to for the entire game. We've seen it all, man. This randomizer's kooky.
It sure is. And so did Telethar do mini Moldorm left?
Nope.
Oh, he just did damn left.
Yeah. I can kind of see a little bit of basis for this. Maybe you're like wanting not to do the Zora area, even though you can afford it, but maybe you want to like wait and see if you get that Moon Pearl or boots or flippers. Yeah, then get that.
I like that. Both of the runners, really good runners too. Maniacal's been around for a really long time. Took a bit of a break and has come back and just played really, really well. Telethar, a newer runner, been running for about a year and a half, maybe 2 years. Already won like the league and a bunch of different tournaments.
He won league. Okay.
Yeah, guy's just been tearing it up. And both use some vanilla Link sprites.
Yeah. Actually, I already gave the bios on both runners. I said Telethar, curb stomped twice SGL winner Relkin, and I said Maniacal holds the world record for shooting Igors in Eastern Palace with the bow.
Good record. Yeah.
Yeah. So the chat knows all about the runners, basically. Yeah.
So you do like the sequence breaking the mountain just to get all these items up here? Yeah. We see that pods are green pendant, by the way.
Okay. Kind of good to know, I guess, in FAD Keys, but the AD stands for Agent Does All Dungeons, so
yes, yeah.
We will have to do all of the dungeons.
FAD Keys. Just add some more.
If you keep going on like that, that's a league name that's gonna get vetoed by admins if you keep up.
Got our first sword in Paradox game.
Okay, that's really
what's your go-to like flavor or meat in your pho dish?
Oh, dude, I'm like boring as hell. I usually just get the round, and then like honestly, sometimes I don't even eat it just because I like all the other stuff. I want them to like stick so many bean sprouts, cilantro, onion, like just have that thing piled up to the top with that. I love it. Ooh, Big Key to Desert.
Oh, I agree.
But I don't. I'm not adventurous enough to get like the tripe. I don't really care much for the meatball in there. Sometimes they do brisket. I like kind of the leaner cuts of beef.
I don't think I've had that. All right, so Maniacal is in Eastern. Let's see if he gets anything out of this, or else it's like just a bad Eastern dip. That'd just be unfortunate.
I mean, already losing time because we have to see this room. Telethar's never going to check that room.
Yeah.
Also, he'll be able to do Hera too. I mean, we got a hammer, we got a hook shot. Boy, you find a Hera Big Key in here, and you got Moon Pearl up in Hera. That's like beyond pain for Telethar.
Oh yeah, that could be really bad.
Yeah, that could get a little gross. But I mean, that's a lot of ifs, ands, or buts.
A green pendant key there.
Yeah.
So he's going to leave 2 items here. He can't do the basement, and he won't be able to do the big chest, but can kill the boss.
The only thing we found in Eastern was that bottle, and that's a big old TBD. Oh, shovel. Let's
shovel.
just double down on that TBD there.
Yeah.
Okay, nice little bootless Hera pot there.
How many different Hera pot setups do you know of?
There's a lot of strains to the Hera pot. You know, you got a little.
You a indica or you a sativa sort of Hera pot?
Little groovy ganja bootless style. Zany wacky spin. Man, you never know.
I mean, this is like Rando After Dark, right?
Exactly. Yeah, we're allowed to say that stuff. The kids should be asleep, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Alright, gonna hammer Mold Arm 3 times. Michael gets through that dark room. And Mold Arm is dead.
Yeah. That'd be dungeon number 1 cleared. At the 14-minute mark, too, nonetheless. But didn't really look like there was anything too interesting in Hera.
Yeah.
They got a sword out of the mountain.
The sword's nice. Get that map to Hera to collect the crystal that's about to fall down.
And then I guess that shovel and that bottle, those were all within the realms of logic. Outside of that, I think we're looking at like Zora and what?
Have they done escape? Yeah, okay.
We did Uncle.
That was my question.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think that's the stuff we're missing. Zora in front of escape. Oh yeah, we didn't do Spiral obviously because he walked over. All right, shovel. What's it gonna be?
Expecting something from the shovel.
Maybe like a red shoe. A dirty red shoe? Oh, that's
no,
just
but
a key.
Hera. Oh, another pod key.
You know what? That's actually not terrible value out of Eastern.
Yeah, sure.
You find Moon Pearl before you go to Eastern. Maniacal may have like that 1 extra key going in opposed to Telethar. And has 1 key, you know, 1 person having 1 key to pod, does that ever change anything? By the way, that's a Moon Pearl.
Okay, so we're going to find a lamp or a flute in one of those locations that you mentioned to put that Moon Pearl in logic. It'd be silly if it's the lamp and it's at Sick Kid, because that means the logic wanted you to go to Eastern to get that, to get the bottle to come back to Sick Kid to get the lamp, if that's true.
Also, that kind of means that Maniacal's most likely not going to be losing his. Sick Kid.
Yeah,
he just filled it.
Jerk.
He turned that bee into a fairy. But yeah, Maniacal most likely won't be dragging that hook shot for too long. Granted, it might take him, you know, last location to get it, but
yeah.
It's going to be like last Light World location opposed to last location in the entire world.
And you know what? You mentioned earlier Telethar putting off like this in Ice Rod Cave until he had a Moon Pearl, and it's just working out really well for him because he's got that Moon Pearl now, so that means he can do the waterfall.
Yeah, it's going to be very clean. And that's kind of what you want to do. Like, it's an all dungeon seed, so we need quite a few items. You want to like, obviously you want to do the bare minimum, but like the bare minimum, it's a very big minimum because you got to do everything. So getting everything done efficiently, you're gonna be doing pretty quick. Oh dang, there's a cape.
Okay, so that actually kind of throws a wrinkle and stuff, right? That means maybe you get lamp. No, never mind.
I mean, you still gotta get that Moon Pearl. Yeah.
Right.
But he could go do Aga if he wanted to, I suppose. I mean, you have to do it this seed. I think it's probably a little early, but...
And the faux... Well, the faux part means...
Stop saying
you're
that!
Here. The faux part means you get extra noodles.
Yeah. The P1 part, yeah, because that's like an order at the pho place.
You can do it at any time, right? Like, you're here right now. It's not the worst thing to do.
Yeah, but you could do it with like, I don't know, like boots, maybe like a sword that extends like farther than like 3 inches in front of you.
Well, yeah, he doesn't even have a sword, so never mind. He can't.
Yeah, that's true. Actually,
Maniacal, do not climb because it won't work. It won't work.
Wait, we had no key, so like Zora has to have something, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Zora's got our mountain progression.
Maniacal's also going to.
Do we know what's on the island?
Okay. All right. He's.
Just skip the island.
I have no idea. I was just wondering if Maniacal looked like he was interested in death warping, and I was thinking that might be a poor decision on his part.
Oh, because he picked up that ferry, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so just bombs and a compass there. So peace of mind, but nothing too great. And then I think he's heading right over to get his hook shot. And then he's going to be like, wait. All this does is get me up the mountain.
Mm-hmm. And actually not even logical yet. Like
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he knows he's still missing a piece. Yeah, I think he basically also knows that there's something hanging out in Zora.
So where does Telethar start next with the Moon Pearl in hand? He's going to have either the flute or the lamp here.
You know what? If you get flute, maybe you're going to go Village of Outcasts.
Or this really stinks for Maniacal now too. Because he's going to get the book, and then he's going to come all the way back to desert.
He might go to
the desert
Death Mountain first.
Yeah, that's true.
So that book is a little bit weird for Telethar, because like he still hasn't done like Saha and Eastern, so he just might be thinking like Lamp's hanging out over there. He doesn't necessarily know that book is...
The book leads to it, yeah. Something.
Maniacal is heading over this direction. He's going to do
the regular way to Zora, just the long way.
Okay.
Don't see this in Rando very often. I'll tell you that much.
No, we don't.
Well, here's the thing.
Head check.
Here's another thing: is he doesn't have that Moon Pearl, so going into the waterfall, I guess, is it's a little slow.
Yeah, he's not gonna do it anyways.
The waterfall. Yeah, so
he's gonna probably chase this book down too. Man, you know what? Man, it's so weird. Oh, man, it sucks too because that desert Biki is up on Death Mountain too. So he could, in theory, he could maybe do desert if it is, say, lamp over there. But if it's flute, then you're still gonna be missing that fire source. Boy, what a pickle.
It is a pickle.
Yeah, they're right there on the screen. There's three of them. Their prize packs the bombs.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Oh, this is something.
So, Dunker route, go Skullwoods first.
You got a small key. This doesn't seem too terrible. What you don't have is a big key.
Mm-hmm.
But also, if you go the Skullwoods route, it almost seems nice when you don't have boots, just because you don't have to deal with all those damn bushes.
Yeah.
Well. Yeah, it's not every day I get to see someone go to Zora from Link's house, south.
This is I'm not joking. This is the first time I think I've ever seen it in my 5 years of watching Rando. Oh, a mirror. That's huge.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty nice.
I don't think I've ever seen anyone take the vanilla route.
I mean, I don't know. You know what? Oh, I don't want to. You know what? I'll say something I regret. I think going from Sanctuary over there is faster. I think Maniacal screwed up. And then also I think maybe Fake Flipburn's probably better too.
Yeah, I mean, Fake Flipburn's gotta be better. It's gotta be better.
Yeah, but he wish he would have done that earlier while he was over at Ice Red Cave. Didn't quite get that hook shot fast enough. You can hook through there and get that chest and then use the Wallmaster as a ride home. But when you get Mirror also in the map chest, probably not too concerning. Well, what is concerning, though, is that very sad for Maniacal that he is going to go to Desert, potentially get a fire source, and then immediately after end up going up Death Mountain for his Pearl and finding the big key and saying, why did I do this?
Well, let's hope that for the flute then, right? Like, if it's the flute, then that actually changes things. That gives him... Oh,
well... It's kind of funny. Man, Telethar could have known that was there, too. Maybe he did actually scout it, and I just didn't pay attention. That's also a variable as well. Maybe. I mean, the flute can still be in here. This is just a little painful, because he's going to be like, well, leaving behind the boss, leaving behind the big chest, and boy, like, if Mitts are in big chest and or boss, this route becomes a little punishing. But then the alternative, he finds, let's say, Hera small, Hera big, like, you know, then it can spin right back around.
Yeah. Sure, that could happen, but right now Telethar's got a firm lead, I would say.
Yes.
I mean, we still have an hour and An hour and 30 minutes.
No,
probably.
you know, now that when you put it like that, it's over. I don't think Maniacal can catch
just
up.
call it. Just call it. I mean, he's got a lead. There's no denying leads happen, but leads can change for sure.
I mean, just from like abundant efficiency, this is the second dungeon that Maniacal's been in. He's not going to be able to finish it. Telethar has been in one dungeon and also finished it. I mean, like,
yeah,
that's just math right there, man.
Yep. A big key in the big key chest, but for Misery Mire.
Yeah, it's in its dark world, light world location there. They switched. Yeah, that joke sucked too. I'm on your side. Anyways,
yeah, I'm just gonna stay silent on that one.
Oh, hey, unknown small key hanging there in the torch. You'd be really excited to get that go mode small key when you get your boots in 90 minutes.
Gosh, we started talking about FAD, and now all I can think about is.
I know. No, we did not talk about it. You talked about it, and it made me
I talked about pho, not pho.
That's all I heard was that delicious, succulent noodle soup. Did Telethar go over to Graveyard Ledge? I don't think he did not.
Right? No,
I think he did check. Didn't he go over to Bumper? I feel like I saw him up there.
I don't. Yeah, maybe.
Either
okay,
way.
so Maniacal staying in logic, and it's it's just slowing things down a bit.
Yeah.
So he's gonna use his Moon Pearl. He's gonna get his Desert Big.
Yeah, basically, his route through the light world has basically been a condensed or a elongated version of how he routed to Zora. Like this man is just getting all of the stops in.
Yeah. You are allowed to skip your way to Zora by fake flippering, but
this is a scenic
you
route
can follow it logically. Yeah.
But that's definitely a good get for the mirror. So like if someone did Hype Cave first, they're a little bit punished. Leaving that. I mean, I guess unless maybe like Mitts or something are down there. A lot of hypotheticals, man.
Sure. It's almost like we don't have perfect information yet.
Yeah. You throw keys in, I'm starting to realize what's good and bad gets a little muddy.
Yeah, for sure.
Speaking of muddy, we're digging in the dirt. This music is it's very happy.
I wish I could just dig money out of the ground.
You can.
Like, randomly.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. If you keep digging, maybe you'll find something you can sell to someone.
No, but I just want actual cash to just pop out of the ground.
Oh, no. You have to go to the mushroom spot, because that's where they found 300.
That's true.
Oh, nice little mirror music, too. This MSU is freaking banging.
What MSU is this, do you know?
I have no idea. I don't think I've heard any of these songs in my entire life. You just know when you got the mirror track in there, though, that someone's really working on their MSU.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Someone said Rabby Ribby. I don't know to say if that's the MSU pack or to say Gazoon but I guess that's our answer.
Yeah.
Alright, so stored for Maniacal.
What do you think the official dish of Hyrule is?
Official dish of Hyrule? Like A Link to the Past?
Yeah, let's keep it to A Link to the Past.
Do they reference like any food in this game at all?
Do they eat Zora, you think? The Hylians?
Do they like... I don't know, and I'm just starting to if we're starting to do a little crossover for Ocarina of Time, I've got some questions, but well, there's fish. There's fish in this game. They eat fish, dude. Yeah.
There is fish, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But are the fish are they like cousins to the Zora? Are the Zora upset if you eat the fish?
Not if you give them 500 rupees.
Yeah, I guess not.
By the way, we found flippers too. Oh, by the way, we're going in the swamp. Yeah, I guess
fully clear. No, Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Everything but the big key. Nice. That's actually really nice.
Go ahead and knock that one right out. Maniacal's going to get a little extra knowledge over here, something we didn't get to see the first time around because we did not have the book. But it is, now you know where the boss hides.
So compass.
Yeah, but which one?
Don't matter. Because like in Breath of the Wild, right? Like rice is introduced. So you know you get like the rice balls and stuff. Yeah.
Whatever. I think it's like okay, I know exactly what the national dish of A Link to the Past Hyrule is. Hear me out. It's pickled herring. Done.
Oh jeez.
Because we got pickles and we got the fish. Yep. There we go. Pickled herring. This is a this Hyrule's actually set in Sweden. Little did you know.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I get it now.
All right.
Link does look remarkably like Nielsen Alex, if I do say so myself.
Yeah. Also, that was a really nice, groovy bomb spin Harapot from Maniacal there.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
Where are the boots, Zach?
Bro. The boots are, I don't know. Whenever a group of individuals finally get together and realize that, like, man, we should just play this game with boots. That's where they are. Are
you saying they should have the boots already? Yeah.
Yeah, we should have them. We even got pseudo boots, man. You know how we've evolved as a species. You know, we finally come together and made compromise, and yet here my man is waiting in this swamp, just trudging along at 1.25 pixels per second. It's awful.
Moving left, right? It's one if you're going right.
Yeah, I know, man. It's just it breaks my heart.
So Telethar going immediately to the left side swamp. We'll see. Did get the pod key. That was nice. The pod big. So.
Okay.
You know, there is actually a lot of options for food in Link to the Past Hyrule, right? Like.
Okay, go on.
There's the fish. There's chicken, right? The cuckoos. Okay. There's apples, right? We've seen apples in the trees.
Apples. Now, don't those apples like explode?
Explode? No, I've never seen any of the apples explode.
Don't they do that in the Dark World? Or you know what? Maybe I'm crazy.
Maybe in the dark. Maybe don't eat the apples in the Dark World. I'll say that.
Yeah, but I love dark meat.
That was a stretch, dude. Going from apples to dark meat.
Well, whatever, man. You're the one over here talking about what was the first thing you said? Oh, chickens. Like one of those turns into a person, doesn't it? If you powder it? No. Oh, you're right.
There's a Thieves Town. So it's nice before we're going to the back of Thieves Town.
Yeah.
You know what I'd want to cook just because of Big Key to Ice Palace. What I'd want to cook, and here's that route where Maniacal's not going to get.
Okay.
Maniacal's. We don't have mitts yet though. Maniacal's not going to get that mirror right away. This is kind of the opposite route you're talking about.
Yeah.
I'd really just want to murder one of those dead rocks and see if I can get that.
I'm gonna crunch on that thing like a damn jawbreaker. I don't care if it breaks my teeth. We also have like pumpkins that lick you, if you're into that.
Moblin. I wonder if Moblin tastes alright.
Bat-like men? What do you think bat-like men taste like? Oh man. Alright. But yeah, like
right, bees. There's bees. So there's got to be honey, so we can sweeten anything. So a lot of options.
Excuse me. I eat my bees unsweetened.
That's true. Okay.
Yeah. I just eat them golden. Yeah.
Smart.
Yeah.
All right. So we're finding a couple of big keys here in Swamp, but
got a sword, Master Sword too. So.
Master Sword's really nice. Of course, Sword and Swamp. Classic.
But again, like just everywhere like Telethar is going, it's allowing him to just stay very, very efficient. Up until the moment where he's not, when he misses something like big. But so far, it's looking really good.
Yeah. Another big key to Hera. When you hope you don't have to check, right?
Nope. Yeah, we don't want that. Oh, there's our
and
flute.
There's the oh man, so a lot of stuff. Where's the mitts now is the big question. Pod? We don't have a bow. We've seen
no
Eastern.
bow. Yeah. Yeah, Pod's not looking so bad. Pod in Eastern areas, that's a lot of stuff for Telethar right now.
And he's got 2 keys. You can sequence break the bow side. And he's got the big key as well. So you can check.
No bottle's a little annoying for him, I suppose.
Oh, that's true.
One of those was from Eastern, and then when you turn that in, you got your second one.
Yeah. I mean, the way this seed's going, I wouldn't be surprised to see, like, what was that? You get 3?
Freaking, yeah, dude, that was sick. Look at this guy go. This guy's got moves, man. That was a really nice triple. Oh.
Yeah, I do not like the Master Sword Argus fight. You're gonna have to go with spins here because it doesn't have a rod or silvers or anything.
Yeah, going back to food, Argus, notably, he has children.
Eat the children.
Yeah. You remember that? No, actually, you remember that episode of Futurama with the poplars? Oh man, dude, that's Argus right there.
Are they like popcorn?
In Futurama, they were making it seem like it was basically popcorn and I don't know, mixed with like cocaine. But yeah, they ended up being like cute little children, but that didn't stop people from munching on them. It's a really good episode.
I feel like once you get into the dark world, like anything is up for being eaten here.
Yeah, a little butternut squash there.
Right, like you mentioned, the
except the apples. Don't eat those.
Don't eat the apples. Crow, there's crow. We could probably eat that.
Yeah, no, I mean, look at this freaking vulture, man. That thing could be a turkey leg.
Oh man, look at that, a bottle. Yeah.
And heck, he's just gonna waltz on over here to desert and then be like, all right, if only I had a fire source, I could do it. Oh wait, what's that?
Yeah, this is good.
I mean, this guy is he's just moving along right now.
Yeah, Maniacal's literally just following in his footsteps at this point. He's
following like in his foot, like Telethar's like walking, from point A to point B. Maniacal's following in his footsteps, but doing like walking backwards and sideways and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, he's doing like on his hands.
Telethar is doing it. He's like skipping along, and and Maniacal's following the trail that is given.
Yeah. No, okay, it's like Telethar's like 7 feet tall and Maniacal's like 2 inches tall. Like that's the difference of footsteps we got going on right here. Yeah, all right, I like that one. So Biki to Meyer.
Yeah, we saw all the stuff in Desert from Maniacal earlier when he was here, without the big key. So the big chest will be our first look at something new here.
Like literally just a dab on Maniacal even more. He went this way before the mirror. That's just like how much Telethar is like in his head right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is a great desert track. I might have to play the Gesundheit game. This has got some good music.
Yeah.
Alright, what's in this big chest? Just 3 bombs. Didn't leave anything so far behind, but we also have Lammo. Which we know we'll be leaving behind at least a crystal or pendant, which is probably something we're going to be interested in getting.
Sure. Snake. Okay, you could eat snake, right?
Yeah.
I know some sort of snake.
Snake on a skewer because you shoot a bow at it.
That's right. Have you had snake before?
Yeah. Oh, dude. No, I haven't. But I know another delicious delicacy that's in the sewers of Hyrule. Oh, man.
Rat. Talk about rat.
Yeah.
Delicacy.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
You cast a little bombos on him, get him a nice medium rare. Oh, man. You don't knock it till you've tried it. Mmm.
All right. Telethar going to go to the back of desert and get his 3rd dungeon complete. I think Maniacal, he's very riding very thoroughly. I imagine he's going to check Graveyard Ledge. If mitts are a Graveyard Ledge, does that help Maniacal or does it hurt him?
It probably
like as far as
I mean, I think it's gonna help him. I don't know if it's the time disparity of Telethar backtracking to them is gonna be enough, but Mitz might be too big of an item. You could maybe put a smaller item there, you know, and then have Telethar keep
like
going
an ice
down
rod
or
something.
Yeah. Ice rod. Bow could be kind of nasty because then he has to go back and do all the pot area again or something.
Yeah, we really need something for. We need Maniacal to find something that kind of like gets him back into this, because right now again he's just following in Telethar's footsteps. Very
Good
large,
call to use
giant
Brenda here
footsteps.
too. Brenda does actually quite a bit of damage to these snakes. Okay, this is the happiest boss fight I've ever heard.
Oh man, I missed it. Was there anything on Graveyard Ledge? I take
There
it.
was $20 in Graveyard Ledge and $300 on ammo,
Dang.
and also a crystal.
All right, so where's Telethar's next move? Or what is Telethar's?
Got to be looking kind of good. He does have his flute to turn in as well, so maybe he wants to go do that and check Sick Kid and turn his red potion into a fairy. Yeah, I think that's where he's gonna go.
Oh man, Buffalo Key Swings. That sounds awesome.
Buffalo Key Swings. Okay.
I actually just had Buffalo Wild Wings today for lunch.
Okay. What'd you get?
Asian Zing and the Chipotle barbecue.
All right. Are you a bone in or a bone out kind of guy?
Oh, come on. There's only one way to go. Bone in, obviously.
Well.
I'm not eating chicken nuggets.
I'm checking the time. It's almost 1 a.m. and I'm deciding whether or not that joke is relevant or not. But you know, it's not quite late enough. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
All right, catfish, come up. Oh, just bombs.
I'll be able to alleviate a little mental damage here and check waterfall. And he is getting to waterfall at a reasonable time.
Yeah. I don't think there was anything in here.
Did Maniacal go to Thieves? I don't think he did, right?
No, he just did the north route. Yeah, he just did the north route.
He might not go to Thieves. Boy, he's gonna just be leaving that big key behind now too, huh? Well, this could turn out to be a little gross.
He's walking out. Where is he going? Is he walking all the way back to Thieves? Or is he going pod?
That flute was in Swamp too. Oh, I think we're going pod, but like like I said, man, it's just a different styles of of overworld travel here, man.
Telethar.
I guess this is pyramid into pod to him, but maybe he's gonna do Catfish Graveyard Ledge before he goes into pod.
Oh, they're both gonna check Island blind at the exact same time. 41 minutes in, 42 minutes in.
That makes sense. Yeah, then we can do Hobo. Alright, that's our last Skullwood small key.
Trash, basically.
If only we had the big key to Skullwoods, which is the fire rod, the one that unlocks that last door to get to the boss.
Yeah. Alright, who's going to get to Hobo first? Walking or swimming?
I think swimming's a little bit faster.
Yeah,
like,
I think you're right.
Movement-wise. It definitely does seem like Maniacal got there faster than, you know, he was a little ahead getting to the island too, but I don't think he was that ahead.
Well, now you know. Swim.
Yeah, swim. Ooh, saving quitting here too. Okay, so maybe he is, I don't know, gonna go to Swamp, gonna go...
Yeah, Swamp seems like a likely spot. He'll get his sword, he'll get his flute.
And we'll get him his flute too, before he goes to the Thieves Town area as well, so
yeah, that's good.
All of that together.
I'm not a big fan of checking this out right now. Going to the pyramid? Yeah.
Well, whenever the bow and or the boots and or amazing items on there, then what's up, huh?
I guess he can combo doing the front of escape, right? Like,
oh, that is true too.
That works out.
Wait, did
pretty
he?
Well.
Oh yeah. Maniacal did it, but yeah, he didn't do that. Well, that's Venus Samaria.
I mean, I love checking the pyramid here as the best play. I of course would have done that.
Oh, well, that's a good item there. Yeah, he gets to do front of escape, and then also he'll not feel as pressured to skip Dark Cross, having a fire source and also having a way to warp to the front of the dungeon too.
Yep.
Oh, interesting. In fact, he's going to do that right away. Oh, Myra's one of our 5-6 crystals, noted by our tracker. I guess he was really paying attention to the map checks. I was.
Yeah, dude, he's actually paying attention to what's going on here. Big shout outs to the Scupula.
Oh, God. I might have to go like take a break and get some food as we're going to the back of
DoorDashing, man.
Look, we got snakes, we got rats, we got bats. Oh man, it's like
I've never seen anyone get so hungry seeing rats, bats, and what else?
Snakes.
Snakes, yeah.
Come on, man. It's an exotic delicacy here.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah.
DoorDash some Wendy's, some nugs. Ask for bat nugs.
Bat nugs. Please cut my nugs into these animal shapes, please.
That sounds really awful.
Our tracker being very nice, reminding us that we actually don't want back nugs, and yeah, I can see what that might be. Well, when you're hungry, all right?
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do. Go Bear Grylls and just eat whatever, man. It's survival.
Okay, yeah. Thank you for mentioning that. That actually made me a little less hungry.
Yeah, I think that asking whether or not Telethar does AGA 1 here is a good question. I think it's pretty efficient, right? Like, you could always save it to the end. But I think just getting it done while you're here is... He's got good equipment. It's not going to get too much faster. Boots, as awesome as they are, they don't save that much time, I would think, through...
Honestly, I think there's a good case to be made for that. Especially if we're still looking for, like, another item. If you do AGA 1 here, like, your 5-6 comes a little bit quicker, but you do give up on like a couple of save and quit locations. Say if you check like Spike Cave or something, then like the save and quit kind of sucks there.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what makes the FAD keys interesting, is the fact that you can do AGA a little bit earlier. Yeah, the keys are just guaranteed there.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good point, especially if you had like a weird seed where like Dark World and or like if you didn't have like flippers or a way to get over to West Dark World was kind of, weird. You could just go and do AGA.
Yeah.
Do it without a fire source, Yeah.
Telethar says no, so since he says no, I'm going to say that's the correct
horrible
choice.
idea.
Yeah. I'm surprised he's taking this all the way up to Catfish. Because what does he have after this? Just Pod, right? Oh, he's doing Graveyard Lich first. Okay.
And then maybe he checked Bumper. Maybe he didn't.
Yeah, we've seen Zora, so we don't have to worry about that.
Well, we'll still have those big, ifs with her big chest. And to Telethar's perspective, that's actually 2 items because he didn't get to check Ether Tablet going up there. But yeah, all a pod. I mean, that looks pretty tasty too.
We can do all a pod. Let's see, 2 keys.
Is a thing too.
Well, let's see. How do you do this with 2 keys? Oh yeah, that just gets you all the way to the back, right? 2 keys. You just can't do Harmless Hellway or Vanilla Big Key Chest.
We gotta stop talking about pod. It made the tracker click it. He's doing that thing with the pho.
Yeah. Okay. Telethar going Catfish now? Yeah.
Yeah, Catfish. And there was a pod small somewhere over here too, I believe. I know Maniacal should have 1 extra because of...
Maybe that's what he clicked instead of...
the shovel.
Maybe he was trying to click the pod small and accidentally clicked done.
I just don't remember where it was, so yeah. And no shame to the tracker. They're the ones that actually have to work. I can like literally just talk about like I could just look at the screen and just be like, wow, that looks yummy. That's basically what I'm doing right now. So
right. Go-to fast food, Ak. What's your go-to?
What's my go-to fast food? I don't know, man.
Like if you had a choice, like you have choice, like
I have a choice.
You go wherever you want. It's the best one for Ak the Boker. Where you go?
Oh man.
Do not say McDonald's.
I hate McDonald's. I don't know, man. Cause like I don't know. I think fast food's really good, but also like I hate myself for eating it. So like it's just hard.
No one's here. Hey, no one's here to. It's okay.
I'm very much in the closet when it comes to my fast food habits. Okay. I do like Wendy's. You know, I also can get down on like some fried chicken, man.
But from where?
Well, I mean, they don't. I don't get to have Popeyes that much, oddly enough, because when we go to SGL, allegedly the people I'm with eat there somehow 3 times a day. I didn't actually manage to go the one, but I do think Popeyes is pretty good. But I don't mind KFC either, you know? I mean, it's basically just like the most saltiest chicken ever, but like I'm kind of down with that. What about you, man? What's your...
Hold on, we're going to find out what this important compass is first.
Meyer, yeah.
Meyer, very important. And also, Telethar is doing everything he can not to go to pod, because it looks like he's going to go
we actually are going to go to the big chest.
The big chest, and then I imagine Spike Cave, yeah.
But I don't care about that. Tell me about your food.
Yeah. If I'm going burgers, I'm going, if I have the option, I'm going Shake Shack.
Okay. I don't think I've ever been.
That was the best. If I want chicken burger, you know, big Popeyes fan.
Chicken burger. That's what we're going to call it? All right.
Yeah.
Okay, chicken burger. All right.
Chicken sandwich, whatever.
Okay. I will say I do eat Wendy's a lot, but that's more or less because of convenience.
Yeah, Wendy's is good. I think Wendy's is good of like the McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box sort of run of restaurants, you know.
Go straight up to you want the biggest tip of the world? Wendy's has the most OP chocolate chip cookies of all time. You like take my word for it. Next time go and just be like, dude, give me one of those chocolate chip cookies that look like they've been sitting there since like Wednesday. Bro, they are on point. And honestly, the older the better.
At all.
They are really good.
All right, nothing in Spike. I think we gotta go to Pod. I think Pod's got our mitts. That would be what I'm deducing.
Yeah.
Right? Like, what else do we have left?
I can't think of anything.
We can't do anything that's mitts locked because we don't have the mitts.
Okay, that makes sense.
We've checked everything else.
Village of Outcasts, that's all been taken care of.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Pod.
I don't think Maniacal's done VOO yet. Maybe I'm wrong. Yo, someone brings up a really good point in chat. A chocolate chip cookie from Wendy's when you can get a Frosty? Come on, Ak. Come on.
Okay, here's the thing. With your Frosty, are you like, hey, can I have a straw/spoon with that? You know what, bro? You asked for that. I'm like, hey, give me a chocolate chip cookie. That's my mother heckin' spoon. Then what's up? Who's talking now?
The required spoon is what's holding you back on a Frosty?
No, but I'm just saying, like, I could eat my Frosty with a cookie.
Yo, I could eat a Frosty without anything. I could do the same.
Like, could you stick a Frosty like on the counter and then just like put your arms behind your back and like do that thing where they just eat it or drink it with their mouth?
Are you putting me up to a challenge?
I am. If this is going to be a thing, yes, I would love to see that. Oh man, I think you might like go unconscious from the brain freeze that you went there, but. Frosty's not bad. I'm just telling everyone out there, their cookies like low key, best fast food cookie out there. Someone even said, are they better than Subway? Yes, they absolutely are. But like everyone, chill out. We're actually going into Pod, and we're not backtracking on each other, so we can get serious again. All right?
Right. Yep.
Yeah. But that little switch you just stepped on, it kind of looks like a cookie. I'm hungry.
I bet if you cooked a helmasaur, right, a mini helma, it would be pretty tasty. Like there's our mitts, of course. First check.
Oh wow, surprise.
Do you think Telethar is kicking himself because he's last location these mitts? I mean, we know that he's in a pretty good spot, but that was a last location for him.
It could feel a little gross, I guess, doing like Hera, Ether Tablet, Spike Cave, you know?
Yeah.
Also, going back to Helma, and when you're talking about him being food, yo, that dude's like a crab leg.
Oh yeah. See, that's what I think is the delicacy, right?
We also have crabs too. We didn't mention those.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're definitely going seafood. It's definitely a seafood dish.
Yeah. And it's like why it's like one of the most dangerous jobs in the world, crab catching, because like they deal 2 hearts of damage.
2 hearts? Yeah, for sure.
So.
All right, so this is a pretty stacked pod. You got the mitts, you got our tempered sword, and you got our red shirt. So.
Yeah. It's all
no bow required to get most of that stuff.
No, yeah, they were all really early. I mean, as they should, because we know that we only have like 3 pods, smalls available to us before getting here. But again, that's that magic number. When Maniacal comes here, he's going to be able to check either the vanilla big key chest or, you know, the one in Harmless Hellway. And boy, have you ever seen races decided by that? Especially when this dungeon's a pendant? Oh, man. Okay.
Of course. Of course.
Maniacal could potentially finish the...
Yeah, you could take that 3rd one and just go right to Helma and just leave those 2.
Like, our man might actually finally be more efficient in a dungeon for the first time in the season.
Right, yeah.
Unless he spends...
So where's the pod key that Telethar doesn't have?
It's from the shovel that's in Eastern Palace.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Okay, I was
about to say, that's going to be a pod key and they'll just get Telethar.
He's just going to find one on the right side here. He's going to say, take that, Maniacal. I do know that Telethar and Maniacal are actually really good friends. I know this because of the ladder invitational. Telethar had already advanced because he had curb stomped the whole group, but he still had to play his last game. If Telethar won, that meant Maniacal advanced, but if Relkin won, that meant Relkin advanced, and Telethar won. So,
okay,
we can concur that they're BFFs.
Yeah. All right, last check here in pod. What is it? 10 arrows to go with that bow. Okay, so he's got options, right? You can go up to the mountain, you can go to the mire area. You can actually finish mire. That's right. Maniacal needs to go to the pyramid still to get that Samaria.
We're not going to be able to really do too much in Mire without finding one of those medallions, but, like, you know, the medallion's probably going to be right there. And he's actually going to elect to go over here in the Eastern. So he's going to get his...
Wait, how do you feel about this? Is this covering your tracks? Because, I mean, a lot just opened up with those mitts.
But you're here. Like, do you want to leave anything? Like, who cares, you know? You go to the vanilla big key chest, you save and quit. Or you mirror, like, whatever. You at least save a little bit of time from having to walk back out. I don't know. You can't have everything in the key sanity. See, I know we all want it, but you can't have it all. But you're right. We did just get the mitts. I mean, the mitts would get us.
Can you get it? Can you have it your way though?
Man, why are you gonna do that? No, but I hate McDonald's. McDonald's is so bad.
I'm trying to. I kind of like McDonald's breakfast. I'm not gonna lie. Like I do. They're kind of gross, but and good at the same time. If that makes any sense, as the McGriddles.
And you had me. I mean, I agree. I agree with you 50%.
What 50%?
Oh, the gross part.
Okay. It's like something about the super greasiness of a McGriddle. I'm not sure.
I know. I mean, like, if I eat like a McDonald's hamburger, I'm only doing it because I feel dirty too. So
sure.
I get what you're saying. You know, it's got that taboo kind of, you know, spice to it where you're like, God, I really shouldn't be doing this, but here I am.
Totally. Yep. Yep. Like every bite is just shame.
Yeah. You know? Sometimes you're just in the mood for that. Can I get a number 2? Would you like that? Medium, large, or shame? Oh, shame, please.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, but we'll stop talking about food when they stop doing stuff we've already seen.
Right. Maniacal going with King of Burner strats too.
Burner's good, man.
Yeah, Telethar finished up Eastern going, that did not feel good.
Are we going Mountain? Are we going Meyer? Are we going to go with Ice and maybe
the Meyer play.
lick a freezer? Meyer? Okay.
I like to see what medallion I need. You get the quick Twix checks here over at Meyer Shed.
I hate going Meyer first. I love Mountain.
Really?
If I don't have a medallion, I don't know, it pisses me off. But like, you're right, it does give you the knowledge, and it is Quake. And also it is Quake. Alright, well. Maniacal not necessarily too far behind, by the way. There's the fire rod. Right where Boyd wanted it.
Yeah, I mean, Maniacal is definitely keeping pace. The problem is the opening route was just slower, right? Yeah, it was just a little bit slower. And
Unless we got blockbuster, gangbuster item on pod, and there's going to be 2 items from Helma.
Right, he'll be able to turn in the green pendant. Like Eastern Big would be really nice.
But that's also going to depend on how he spends his keys too.
Right, he can't open up Harmless Elway or the Vanilla Big Key chest.
Yeah, if he gets a little loosey-goosey, he's going to be making a second trip. So I imagine probably Mountain time.
No, ice.
We got a fire rod. Yeah, we can just do ice.
Yeah.
We were missing that piece.
You can do all of ice, and you got the big key, so you literally can do all of ice. So,
no small does make it, I guess, a little bit slower to get over to iced tea, but it's manageable.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we can just do it all. I mean, after this too, you can go do those 2 items in Skull Woods. Yeah, we don't need to go up that mountain. Screw the mountain.
Yeah, maybe you can get... Yeah, I understand. You're trying to save the number of mountain trips you make, right? Mountain just takes so much time. And we still need to find those boots, man. Come on, where're the boots?
Yeah, we do. Okay.
Another pod key.
You can finish pod as well. Maniacal's mimic clipping. This is cute.
Yeah, it's always funny when you see this first. That was pretty fast, though.
Yeah, it actually wasn't bad.
I thought
you dabble in that tech now too, right? You got the little flicky fingers. I've seen you do it.
Yeah, when was the last time you seen me race this game? There's Bombos, of course.
Yeah. I imagine both of us in our, retirement home in Hyrule. And like imagining this, I mean like it's literally where we are right now. Back in my day. We're over here doing commentary in a race while eating our freaking Jello with. Now I got some questions from Maniacal's right here. I feel like this is a little aggressive on his part.
Especially considering he doesn't have a bow.
Yeah. This one that was a little.
Yeah.
He's got the right idea. He's just 1 item behind. However, if you bomb this hole and spin, well.
Don't bomb the hole. Don't waste the key.
Okay. I was gonna say he could do it. He just have to, take mimics back again, and also have to mimic clip to do it. But
he's actually trying to save a key. Is what it looks like he's trying to do.
He actually might.
With this route, he could check Harmless Hellway, right?
Yeah, he could do it, and then he can do mimics again.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's gonna have to bomb jump, so he's gonna have to do mimics
mirror,
again if he goes to Harmless Hellway for sure.
Yeah.
Okay,
that's quick. Jeez. I mean, he doesn't know the bow is here yet, so he might just spend that key thinking like, what are the odds the bow is here?
This route's so I don't know. It's a definitely confirmation bias on my part, but like not a factor in this seed, but like getting burned by that Stolfo's basement chest, just because technically it's locked behind so few keys, it feels like it's just waited to have progression more often. For him to check that now, especially after he gets bow, he has to like go.
Jeez, all 3 medallions have been found now.
Oh wow. That could be huge right there, by the way, finding that ether there in Harmless Hallway. That's like the, that's the one right there. That's
for Turtle Rock, yeah.
Many of Key Sanity races have been decided by those 2 checks in pod. Wow. Amazing cold stare fight, by the way. How do you feel about the cotton candy?
Not a fan.
Not a fan? Yeah.
I mean, I'm over 40 now, so like, I can't eat cotton candy. Kidding me?
What about like cotton candy flavored stuff?
No. Again, I'm over 40.
So like, there's this
I have a refined palate. What's Maniacal going to do here? He's going Mimic side. He's not opening that front door. He's going to finish this off.
You can't play the refined palate card when we were just talking about McGriddles. Don't do this to me.
It's
my time.
Yeah, can finish off Meyer. Let's see. Route's working out really well for Telethar. That Murderdactyl's ruined his day though, because there goes his beans.
Right. And now, what were you saying about like Maniacal? You know, having to double dip dungeons. He is going to be able to be the one to complete pod the first time around, but he is doing it at a cost as well. Because he had to do mimics twice.
Yep. It's slow. It's been very slow. But if he gets something big here, you know, this would be the payoff. This is where it counts. And we kind of need him to open up something big here, either from Helma or from Green Pendant. Because I don't think Telethar's rushing back to do the Green Pendant, right? Like,
I mean, it's FAD Keys. But I mean, he might want to wait.
Right, but he might. I mean, let's say it's like Ice Rod and Turtle Rock is a pendant. You know, you might do all GT looking for Ice Rod or something. You know what I mean? There's
okay,
outs.
I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. But I mean, that ether can be big too. But Maniacal also needs to make sure he doesn't find enough stuff too to distract him from that Canis Samari on the pyramid as well. He needs to find a way over there too. You know, he found Mitch first.
Real unfortunate.
So,
yeah.
We'll just have to see.
Into Misery Mire now.
But I would say on the halfway point of this seed too, I'm definitely giving the execution edge to Telethar as it sits right now.
Yeah,
it's a tiny edge, but like it's definitely there. And I mean, like, you know, time save, man. It's just time save. That's all it is.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, let's get out your mallets, put on your little lobster bib. Let's freaking crack this guy's shell open.
Pull out the butter, warm it up.
Oh man, yes.
Throw a little garlic in. We're ready to go.
Baby. All right, well,
all right.
We had dungeon cleared for Maniacal.
Yeah, what do we got? Something good here, right?
It's a small key to Meyer. Okay.
God, so trash. That was basically garbage that you just got.
It's true. But we have a green pendant, you know.
Yep. Another opportunity to cash something in. And for the most part, he's done, right? In theory, there's one item left.
No, there's two. I don't think he did Stolfo's basement. Or did he? No? I don't think he did. I don't think he had a chance to do
Oh, jeez. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
That's the goofy part about doing the mimics that many times. Oh.
Jeez. He just ordered 2 McGriddle sandwiches. One with bacon, one with sausage.
Ooh, Turtle Rock Small. That's all right. Is that a third? Okay, that's 3. So we can...
Well, as long as it's not ether. Yeah.
And he is going to Meyer first, so he'll be getting his Fire Rod, perhaps going to Ice, but A little different.
Still no Samara. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the same ice. Yeah, that Cane of Samara, that can prove to be a nuisance. Especially with Meyer being a 5/6, that's actually just like the nail in the coffin for that one. You can't even put them together. That's gross.
Yep. There's our Turtle Rock big, so we just need an ice rod to finish that one. So what do we need? We're looking for. All right, we still need information, right? Like we need the Thieves Town big, we need the Eastern big, but we still don't know what our other two pendants are.
Yeah, Ice Rod, Thieves big, Eastern big. That's it. And then we can just frolic along at this snail's pace of bootless seat and finish the game.
Yeah.
And ask ourselves, why do we willingly do this to ourselves when there are options out there?
Yep. Nice setup for spooky action there in Misery Mire.
The boot is spooky too. Very nice. Okay, little Death Mountain over here. All right, so if we find Ether up for TR, things can get maybe a little interesting.
Right, but the TR big, is in Mire, and he might go to Mire without the Cane of Samaria. There's just a lot.
I mean, he can find it. Then he can find the TR big, but like, he still won't be going into TR until he finds Samaria.
Oh, right, that's true. That's true. Okay. Ice Palace key. We do not need that. So what did we get out of Misery Mire? We got the Turtle Rock big and a Turtle Rock small.
Mm-hmm. I'd say those are pretty good. Compass to Skullwood, probably don't care too much about that. 20 rupees, definitely don't care about that. I imagine that's probably Telethar's next destination as well. Unless he wants to, like, go do Pod. Or he could do Skullwoods, too.
Yeah, Skullwoods is bad choice. Got two checks back there.
Smith sequence, too. Hammer pegs. The best hammer pegs.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. It's Quake for both.
So that Ether is going to be a non-factor. That was definitely a big out for Maniacal. It's gone. Just like that.
Just like that. All right, Hookshot Cave. Boots, no. Turtle Rock Key, that's our fourth one, right?
Yes. Fourth overall, I would imagine. Allegedly, it's Maniacal's first. Man, did Telethar really just find all those TR small keys in Ice and Mire?
Apparently.
That's crazy.
Is he not checking Super Bunny?
He did.
Oh, okay.
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. I vaguely remember it. Yeah.
He must have walked from the bottom up. Then I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. There was nothing in there. It was a compass, the Skullwoods, and 20 rupees.
Okay.
I remember now. Just like yesterday.
So he's going to get the... man, you're smart. Paying attention and everything.
Thanks.
So we're still missing Eastern Big and Thieves Town Big and Ice Rod. Is that correct?
Have you ever seen this many strains of Harapot in one seed?
No.
Freaking
taking it high for sure.
Radical.
All right, Skullwoods. There's not much left. So, can we figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crystals that we know? What are our last two?
I mean, if it's Eastern and Thieves, that would definitely put those big keys that were lacking all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Did we just do a tempered spin on Moth?
Did he? It's not a good idea. As for much, if he did, that's take one away from Telethar's.
I don't think that one works too well.
Yeah. All right, Skullwoods is empty.
So he
Telethar finished Mire, right? Okay, so
yeah, he has the option to do like the Smith chain. Else he goes up the mountain. But like if he goes up the mountain, you got 4 TR smalls. You're going in, right?
Yeah. You're committed to Turtle Rock. And Turok is one of our. That's interesting, right?
Yeah, it's kind of gross.
You've got all of the keys, but not the ice rod.
Yeah, ice rod could be anywhere. Just because we got all those keys don't mean that ice rod's got to be
right
close. Yeah.
So it's down to so Thieves Town. It looks like Thieves Town's marked as a crystal, and Eastern is marked as a crystal. So one of those is not correct.
What is what are we missing over here?
Is that correct? Where's our? We're missing a. We've got 2 pendants and 8 crystals.
It's fine. I'll allow it. Oh, we're doing shovel. Okay.
What? This is weird. Why do shovel? I mean, you got all of the mountain. Is he trying to really put off doing Turtle Rock?
Are we really doing like shovel and the smith? Huh. Maybe. I mean, because I'm like, I was just wondering why we came in the Dark World. Maybe we are just doing like shovel and the smith. Okay. That's a way to do it. This way he won't have to walk down here, I guess, with the purple chest. Yeah, that's a way to do it. Okay. But he's definitely going to be like, for the most part, covering all of his bases, trying not to leave a spare key or a spare ice rod behind before he does commit up to Dark Death Mountain. It's definitely very intentional by him.
Right. So Eastern and Turok are not completable, but they are pendants. So that means the stuff that they need to complete them could be in GT. So we're really looking for Thieves Town Big to get GT access here.
Okay, and then everything else can functionally be in GT. Okay.
Right.
All right. Wow. Ooh, a small key. Where could it be to? Pod?
Pod.
In town? No, okay. What if it said Castle Tower? What would you do?
They'd probably have to figure something out.
Yeah. Forfeit the seed and order some DoorDash?
Yeah, let's just go get some Wendy's.
Get some McGriddle. I hate it. Alright. Smith.
I'm a little surprised to see him do the Smith chain. Like this, it's just so slow. Like,
well, it's because they don't have boots. Everything is
he's
awful.
A Thieves Town.
Right? It's like, not his fault.
He's the he knows it is a Thieves Town big key from GT mode, right?
Yeah, and when it's on here on the purple chest, then what's up, huh?
Yeah, I mean that seems. Yeah, we'll see.
This man has been ignoring you the whole time, and that's why he's got that big red cane. Oh yeah, he should have not done this. You were right. I'm on your side on this one.
So I think the Thieves Town Big is probably in Turtle Rock.
It seems pretty likely at this
all
point,
of Turtle Rock
we've seen and haven't seen.
We are going to see Pyramid Fairy here.
Oh, we have 5-6. Okay.
Yeah. So it looks like Skull Woods and Misery Myra are 5-6. And Maniacal's going to do the Smith chain as well. So his options are a bit more limited. I mean, he can go do ice, but you're kind of holding out for that Samaria.
I mean, ice, I don't know. Ice probably seems kind of good to him. I would assume. Who knows?
It's a bit tricky to route in Key Sanity without any keys, and not having Samaria.
You know what? That's a good point too. Actually, yeah, it actually kind of sucks. That's actually a great point. Well, he's got to go over to the pyramid if he doesn't want to deal with that. I mean, that's his only choice. Man, there are like no ice smalls. Disgusting.
Terrible.
And you think Telethar is just going to go finish pod at this rate if he is going to put up the mountain this long? Okay, shield and the compass. That's probably not what he was looking for there. Well,
no, he's saving. He's just one pod small from full clearing it, so I guess he's already been there. You're going for 2 items. Yeah, I don't know. I like this play. I like going up to Turtle Rock. I mean, he hasn't been up to the mountain anyways. There's 6 items that he can check here.
How often do you see the purple chest get turned in this way? Like I said, this man is all about the countryside
yeah.
roads, man. Maniacal, what's going on, man? Well, so ice or yeah, this looks ice. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Again,
this is
you
gonna
can
be
do
awful
it. It's just a slower route. You know, like it's already slower without Samaria, and then you don't have a small key, so you kind of have to like.
And you know what he's gonna do right after he finishes ice? He's gonna go to Meyer. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna be like, what do I got left? And then he can he'll have actually one option after that, which is go check Stolfo's basement and pod, or go to Pyramid. Yeah.
Oh man.
I think that's I guess he has Dark Cross too.
Oh right, he left Dark Cross all that way back when.
Yeah, I was trying to remember all those pieces that are missing. I think that's it though. For the most part, I mean, like both of them are being very thorough, but
right.
Turns out taking the highway opposed to that country road that winds and turns and.
I mean, Maniacal's played this fine. His route was
slower than Telethar.
His route was just different. It was the walking to Zora thing was I don't know if I've seen that before, where it's just the longest way to get to Zora. Like, yeah, I'm not sure.
Maybe he has a fast food addiction like we do, and he's trying to get his steps in.
That's true. He's definitely got more steps in than Telethar. Yeah.
I would put money on that. Yeah, for sure. Ooh, nice. Did get the Stalfos just in time, even though he got poked a little bit. Wow, this is a room. Let's see. How do you do this room again? So there's a small key there. I think he's gonna have to do this thing called like a IP BJ, and I know again it's late. That's not what I'm talking about.
This is a PG-13. Or is it PG or PG-13? What rating are we supposed to be? I feel like I feel like if we're PG-13, we get at least one F-bomb, right?
Has SG always been PG-13? Because they made up that rule like 5 years. I've been playing this for 5 years, so it should be up to like PG-18 now.
It feels
is that
like
how that works?
PG. I'm not sure. It's late.
You don't know. It's early for you, man. Actually, wait. Never mind. You said you're 40. No, it's late. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I forgot. Gosh dang us. I'm getting up there too, man. We need to make let's make like a boomer league. You want to do that?
Yeah. Where you have to go slow?
Yeah, but I mean, like, we'll have a legitimate like age requirement on it. It can be like the legitimate fossil league of the community.
Well, here's the thing: I think most people that play Link to the Past Randomizer are in our age bracket, anyways.
That's a good point. I don't know. We can weed out a couple of these young,
some of the
snotty
young
whippersnappers.
Yeah.
I feel like Telethar might be young, but I have no basis for saying that. I'm just taking a guess. I think Maniacal.
I think it's by the way. By the way he plays. If you're just to guess, just by play style, the ages of Telethar and Maniacal. Yeah.
Yeah, Maniacal looks way older than Telethar. It's based on the Zora battle.
Maniacal and I are eating dinner at 3:30.
Oh man.
Telethar doesn't have dinner until 2 a.m.
By the way, we found that Thieves Big, I believe, in
did we?
Mm-hmm.
Any temptation just to leave and go right to GT? I mean, you finish Thieves Town, go to GT?
That's a tough question right there, my man.
And we're 2 items from go.
So
I feel like leaving is actually pretty.
I don't know, man. So like if you take it all the way, let's say you find like Eastern Palace big, doing Eastern before GT is like of no consequence.
Sure.
Like you really don't want to be leaving any piece because
I mean,
GT
we're only 2
is
pieces
long.
away though, right? Like GT is 20, what, 4 items in the basement?
Yeah, but like what if it's GT Big Key and Hope Room and then like it's like 8 minutes.
See, this is boomer thought, dude. This is the boomer thought.
Okay. Go on.
Yeah, you gotta be young bucks and make those decisions where you're just like, yeah, whatever, skip it. Bro, listen, bro, I'll just go where I need to go, bro.
You can't be thinking like
that's
that.
That's how young people talk, right?
I know that is, and that's how they route too. And you can't be doing that in the Boomer League because it's not allowed. It's against the
rules. I get you. I got
you. Yeah. No seed reading mentalities.
Yeah. I do think there's a case made for just leaving and coming back.
I think you're not wrong, truth be told. And I'm gonna basically base my opinion after I see him open that last chest on Laser Bridge. And I'm gonna tell you.
Yeah, let me decide what after I have perfect information whether my decision is right.
That's what we do is commentary in Twitch chat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God!
You got excited, didn't
man,
you?
I did.
You got real excited.
I literally was just, oh God, I had my finger out. I was like literally pointing at my screen, pretending you were in front of me.
Yep.
Oh man. I feel like you heard me even take my deep breath, but no, that's just a big key to skull. So
I mean, the big key is just in Eastern and Ice Rod are just in GT. That's where they are. Eastern Big and Ice Rod.
But what if?
Sure.
I mean, you got an extra sword for staying. That's pretty cool, right?
That's a boomer sword, man.
It is. It's like oh man, I don't know how to play this game anymore. I don't want to look stupid and not get a 1-1 Ganon on my friend, and you get gold sword, and you're like, oh man, no pressure no more, and then you still miss it. Oh, the dream. Okay, so how do you do this room that Telethar's coming up with no boots? Is it possible?
Well, he's got that giant shield in front of him to say, hey, I got you.
Yeah, but that mini little crab leg doesn't care about his shield.
That's true. There's a fun one. Harris Small. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What a terrible game this is.
Oh man.
Young Bucks, man, you can't keep up with the Young Bucks.
No, we can't keep up with them, dude. They're too good.
Yeah.
He's gonna come in and be like, "Oh, I heard what you guys were saying. I'm like 47, you know, like."
Yeah. All right, so now we are Eastern Palace Big. Now you just finish this off, then go.
Okay, hear me out. Since he got the Ice Rod, he should leave TR and just go do everything else, because that Eastern is it's gonna be in GT. He should just leave.
Yeah, he should. He should. I just remembered why I don't play in this tournament.
Oh, same. I've been remembering for 86 minutes now, watching them play bootless. That's kind of the nail of why I'm not participating in this tournament. Gold sword.
Eastern Big gonna be right here? Is this Eastern Big?
That would be really nice.
Nope.
I will say, I guess if you're Telethar, you're probably gonna go do pod too before you.
Maybe not. I don't know if there's a. You think so?
Yeah. Well, I guess it's not that big of a deal because he can do pod and then save and quit, and he's still gonna be like, right next to Aga. But like, what if you find the Eastern Palace Big Key over there, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm done. I win."
I mean, he's only an hour 27 in, and he's 1 item from go mode, so he's done this all without boots too.
It's a pretty clear path to his go mode too, based on what he has left. He's got like Pod being a little dicey, but Thieves, I mean, he's just gonna wipe that out. GT, he's got no issues there. He can just clean that out. The only muddy stuff he's got left is like, you know, Skullwood's big chest, Parabasement. Yeah.
And if you look on the other side, we've got Maniacal inside of Meyer without a Kina Samaria.
Yeah, I apologize to Maniacal. I have not been paying attention to the screen, but mostly just because I didn't want to look, because I mean he was going to end up going down
this a bad road. Situation, yeah.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate. It's very, very difficult for him to, I think, make up this time that Telethar has on him. There's not too much left in the seat. I mean, GT routes... maybe you can soul read Eastern Palace Big being like one of the awful locations left in the game. But that's about it as far as buying him time.
Yeah. Here's a question for Yak. No spoilers. You looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom?
I don't think so. What? I didn't like Breath of the Wild. I don't know.
It's been fun commentating, guys. I'll see you later.
All right. Well.
What, you didn't like Breath of the Wild?
No.
Explain.
I don't know, man. It just I tried to play it like 3 times. And like mind you, I got a Switch like when they released and I got Breath of the Wild on it and I could just never get into the game. I felt like all the button controls didn't make sense and then my weapon kept breaking.
Yeah, the weapon breaking obviously wasn't great. I feel okay, so here's the thing is I never played a game like Breath of the Wild before. I'm very limited in my Maniacals. Where's he going?
Oh, this is Hopium for Candace
Samarias. Yeah. Okay, so I haven't played like an open world sort of game like Breath of the Wild before. I know there's probably better ones out there. And being such a Nintendo fanboy, it was that first experience for me. I loved it.
Okay, I mean, like I understand why it's a great game for people, but I just didn't really like it.
So you're not gonna be playing Tears of the Kingdom?
That's maybe not. I don't know. You're putting me on the spot here because it's really weird because I was like 99% sure I wasn't, but then today I thought maybe I will. And this was before you had this conversation. But now the fact that you're like kind of trying to convince me to do it,
I haven't tried to convince you at one point at all. I always asked if you were.
You literally said I'm like going to leave you by yourself.
Oh, that's true. Well, that was about Breath of the Wild, not Tears of the Kingdom.
Fair.
No, I get it. I understand people don't like Breath of the Wild. I'm not one of those people. I love it.
I tried 3 times.
I get it. I mean, like I watched you play Elden Ring, right? Like
Elden Ring was like really fun though.
Right. But again, it feels like I don't know how to describe it exactly. A better version. Better is not the right word, but like maybe a better version of like Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
All right, so Samaria time for Michael just after leaving leaving Misery Mire. That really stinks. I did get all 900 Koroks in Breath of the Wild. That
is actually impressive. I will admit.
I'm excited for.
I've seen those meme pictures where they show a map of like Breath of the Wild and it shows all the Korok spots and it's literally just like
yeah,
you can't even see any of the like, physical features of the map. I don't know. I feel like I basically feel like I have to play it because everyone else is gonna be playing it and talking about it, and like I'm either gonna do like do I want to be the guy that just like reads it and I'm like, you guys are stupid, or do I just like play along? And then at least I have the basis for calling them stupid.
Yeah, I think playing what you enjoy is the way to go. Like, I used to love Star Wars. Yeah, growing up, obviously old.
Yep.
Love the original trilogy, and then everything else that's come afterwards, I pretty much hated. So I don't watch Star Wars anymore because I know that I'm just not going to enjoy it. Right? Like I could. Oh,
you didn't like The Last Jedi? Like that was such a good movie.
I could continue to watch it and just be angry about it, or I could just not watch it and let other people enjoy it. I think that's kind of how you gotta approach it, right? If you're not interested in Tears of the Kingdom, don't play.
Basically, the same opinion I had about Breath of the Wild you have about Star Wars, and I accept your opinion. You didn't accept mine, but like that's just the different personalities.
Hey, I'm still here.
I feel bad though if I didn't play like Breath of the Wild and I played Tears of the Kingdom though.
It does look to be a lot different. Like, I don't know. If you watch any of the trailers and stuff, it looks different enough to where. I
haven't seen a lick of it.
No, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone that hasn't and is kind of waiting. But it looks, I don't know. We'll see. Well, I'll see and I'll let you know.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe I will. I mean, I might feel a little bit better about it if I play it, because basically I went and bought a Switch and the only thing I play on it is Picross. So like that seems a little overkill. But
no Mario Odyssey?
No. Oh, you know what? I played a little Mario. I played. I don't think I actually finished it, but I did play a little bit of it. And I gave it to my roommate, and she loved it and finished it.
Yeah, that's a great one.
But I didn't play hardly anything on my Switch, truth be told. I usually just take my Switch to the airport and then on the plane, and that's it.
You just hold it. You just bring it to the airport.
Yeah, I play like a game for like 15 minutes while I'm flying, and then I get motion sickness and I put it down, and I'm like, this was a really good investment for me to switch.
We are into GT, so we are one item from Go mode, looking for that Eastern Palace big.
GT big key too. We just know it's going to be.
Oh, well, it's here. Yeah.
And for the most part, we know that Eastern big key is going to be in here too. For the most part, it might not be, but most likely.
Yeah. What's left? Like just a couple.
Rocks?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be funny if it's one of the
vanilla big
locations.
Pod.
Yeah, Hair Basements, by Skullwoods big, Swamp big. There's some bad places, but it's gonna be here.
Oh, we know, guaranteed we're finding that dang Swamp big before we find that Eastern big.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's gonna be the very last big key that we find.
Wait, silvers.
There's silvers.
Good key counting here, knowing that we don't need to go get that small key because we do have 3. Oh, well, that's a interesting little wrinkle right there.
Say big key. All right, so
we do need 2 big keys, and there's one on the torch, but there's one big key that we don't need. Dude, I swear to God, if that's like the big key to Eastern and the boots are upstairs, like this game can.
Oh yeah.
Just be
glad that we're here, right? We're just we're here. We don't have to endure this. We're just watch. Oh, there's another GT small too.
I can't believe there's a big key on the torch, man. What is this crap? Oh my God. Oh, someone asked, I haven't been paying attention. Why do we need the Eastern big key? Don't know why you would ask us, because we sure as hell haven't been paying attention either.
We're playing all dungeons.
Yeah, if you type in exclamation point, Fear Agent does keys, it'll actually give you the settings for this mode.
That's the new movie that's coming out this year.
What's it rated? It's late. I think it's okay. I think the mods are free. Alright. Rando room coming up. 4 big old chests.
Rando room.
Is it a big key? Nope, it's a small key.
There's another
Is it a big key? Nope, it's a small key.
There's all the ice smalls. Yeah.
So I guess you need like no small keys to Ice Palace to finish it if it's.
I think so.
Mario. I guess that makes sense. Why would you need them?
Yeah, yeah. It just expects you to go around like multiple times, I think.
Well, if you have Samaria, it doesn't care.
Oh right.
Nice little bomb jump there to get past the noise.
Can't even check the GT big right now. So,
dude,
well, I guess the GT big is gonna be behind these 3, right?
Yeah, but what if like like there's something in that GT Big? Or what if these are like boots and then GT Big keys on the torch, but then you gotta go like wrap all the way around to go get the test again?
Yeah, yeah.
And I've been saying like a lot of like weird hypothetical fringe situations, but like they're actually getting kind of real. The fact that, you know, what big keys we're missing and what's on that dang torch. By the way, there's a mushroom. Also, it's tower room. Amazing.
Room. I guess the seed really just wants us to talk more about Star Wars and Tears of the Kingdom and food.
Okay.
When you order nugs from Wendy's, do you go regular or spicy?
Regular. I didn't think the spicy ones were that good. Also, when I get my $4 biggie bag and they're like, what sauce would you like? I say none. I don't need it.
None?
None.
Wow.
And then I say, do you have any chocolate chip cookies left? Because they sell out of them all the time. And they're like,
like
yes, sir,
of
we
course,
do.
we
And
have
I'm
them
like,
from 4 days ago.
And Wendy's also has the cool Coke machine with the flavors on it, bro.
I do like
Coke.
that. Yeah. I'm a Coke Zero guy, but I like the vanilla Coke Zero.
And then they've got those weird flavors on there, too. It's like Dave's Orange. I'm like, what the heck is that? Sounds great, though.
So what are the chances we have to come back down here to get that big key out of that torch?
I don't know, like 50%. Seems pretty good. We might have to go get those boots from one of those undisclosed locations. We got a mushroom, we got a Harrow Small, we got. Oh my god, this seed sucks.
Here's the scenario that I want to see. Just because I guess I don't want to sleep. Pod big key chest has our boots to get the Eastern big key off of the torch.
No. That's the swamp one up there. That's just the bait. The Eastern big key's
the actual
hanging out, you know,
in the GT big key.
No, it's in the skull with the big chest, but you're gonna go find your boots somewhere, and then you're gonna run all the way back up to GT and be like, "I got it," and then you don't got it, and you're like, "Well, it's the big key to swamp. I gotta go to swamp now." It's the ultimate bait.
I just want to say, if the Eastern Palace big key is not upstairs.
No, I want it upstairs. It's past my.
Here's what I'm saying. If it's not upstairs and you're a listener of 216 Podcast, plug 216pod.com. It's going to be late tomorrow. Just say that. It's going to be a little late.
Okay. Oh, I didn't. We had prior stuff going on. Okay. Yeah. He's gonna be sleeping in. All right.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
He's got my blessing.
I know what I'm going to be dreaming about tonight, though. It's roasted helmet.
Yeah. Keys, bat, rat, snake wings.
Yeah.
Maniacal getting his big key to thieves, not leaving. So kudos on him.
That's good. Yeah, that's good. Can get that ice rod on the bridge. Oh nope, he's leaving.
Oh my god, Maniacal. Why do you hurt yourself so much?
I mean, I never would have done that, so.
I only think he did that because he just last located Samaria.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. He can just add insult to injury at this point. It doesn't matter, man. Don't worry about it. Well.
Oh, he's only got 2 TR smalls?
I don't believe that. I don't believe that for a second.
He had 3 going in.
Don't worry about it. Scoop, you're doing just fine. If the Twitch chat's concerned about how many keys he has, well, they can figure it out on their dang own. By the way,
Mirror.
Oh, mirror! Get out of here! Just go.
He's got to get his Eastern Palace big key off the torch.
Yeah, but just go, take the long way.
Mirror.
Don't do the whole gauntlet again. And it could still be in mini molder.
It's faster. It's faster.
Is it faster?
Yeah, he's got boots, so technically it's faster.
You're right. It is faster. The second time, sure. This seed. Why? What? Literally, we could just click a little like checkbox that says start with boots. Yeah, no, here we are. Let's just get boots at the top of GT. Like, who doesn't like that?
Right. Yeah. Hey, it's fair, right? It's fair.
No, it's not fair, dude. Like, our thumbs, they're made of flesh. They're not made to be like, mashed on this D-pad holding left for freaking this 200 minutes, man.
Is he gonna get triple here? Wow. He was able to get over there fast enough. That was impressive.
It's disgusting.
Moving like a young man. Amazing. Double, triple. Wow.
Yeah, this
so
guy
Telethar is like, what?
He's not in the Boomer League, 16? That's for sure. Yeah, he's 16.
I mean, that's how them young Fortnite players play, man. Yeah.
Oh, man. He said Fortnite players because he got a triple on. It literally makes no sense yet. It's the funniest thing I've ever heard. Oh, no.
All right, so do you go to pod or do you go get that big key? Oh, he's doing, yeah, this makes sense. Finish off Aga.
You probably, I don't know, dude. I guess you go get that big key. That's a great question, though, because you could go to pod, but the thing is like, there's still time to waste in pod.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or you could be wasting it going all the way up to the mountain to get that swamp big.
I mean, that is true, too. But at least you know it's a big key, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, if it's the swamp big and it's nothing, like that's just this is already like cancer, but then it's like the cancer bait too. Haha. You thought you were done. You thought you were gonna get away with that turning in that mushroom, didn't you? That's a little jam here for Aga Tower though. Why not fight the last boss? Okay, so the question is like, I don't know, dude. That's the answer.
This isn't Breath of the Wild. Can't just go right to Ganon.
Can you do that in that game? Could I like just pick up my file and just go beat it?
Oh. You have to finish the Great Plateau, but yeah, you can go right to Ganon. I mean, you're probably gonna die, but you could do it.
Oh, excuse me? Do you know how many times I've killed Ganon? Do you think that, I'm just some slouch? I've killed Ganon thousands of times, okay?
This is Calamity Ganon, Ak.
It does sound a little bit more imposing. Alright. You think Telethar's Aga 1 blue accuracy with the magic orbs is going to be as good as this Aga 2?
I have no idea what you just said.
I don't think I did either. I'm starting to lose it.
I am too. My eyes are like half open. Someone's asking why it's called faux all dungeons when really you have to clear all dungeons. Well, the idea was when we created faux dungeons originally for the league is I didn't like the idea that you had to do Aga 1 in all dungeons. It just didn't seem right. So we're like, let's just put the small keys in Castle Tower and make it all dungeons. And so that was the origins of all dungeons.
Somebody already did it. I didn't see.
Yeah. Like if you could just disable having to kill Aga 1 in all dungeons, we would have done that, but that's not available yet on the randomizer.
Yeah, see, what they did is they thought they were really smart making a mode like this because everyone's like, nah, dude, I don't want to have to go upstairs and find my last Castle Tower small key because they're always up there. But little did they know, they screwed up the item pool now. Now there's all these open spots for upstairs GTs, and they're just sticking the boots up there.
That's right.
They messed up, man. They should have just left the Castle Tower small keys up there so the boots had somewhere to go.
Right. Suckers. That's what we just made a mode for suckers.
Freaking had them the whole time.
I mean, we're at an hour 50 Just under an hour 50, and he still only has 2 dungeons left and has already done GT without boots.
He's also not in go mode. Let's just hold our horses too.
I mean, there is a big key up here. We know that he's got to go check it out, right?
We'll see where he goes. We going to pod? Or we going back up? All right.
Yeah, so, go back up.
Just like every ideal situation when you're playing A Link to the Past Rando, you go climb Ganon's tower, you beat it, and then you climb right back up to go.
Yeah. Oh, Maniacal gonna get the GT big key right away. Nice. Unfortunately, here's the worst thing for Maniacal. Like the cherry on top of everything that's gone wrong for him this seed. Ice Rod is with Laser Bridge, so he's gonna get everything but Ice Rod.
Yo, but what if he had like actually done TR and then like the like Eastern Big is in like GT Big Chest? That actually could have been like really good for him.
Yeah.
I don't think it's gonna be good for him anymore, but it could have been.
Telethar's gonna get the big key here. If it's the swamp, he has to go check the big chest.
Does he? Like which big chest? GT Big Chest or swamp?
GT Big Chest. You can't leave. No, you're not leaving.
My man was like, he literally was like, no, cheese it after GT. Whenever you find the TT big, but then he's like, no, but we're gonna stay in GT.
I think you have to at this point.
He didn't have to do anything. There's still all sorts of awful checks all around the world. He doesn't have to do this one. He can pick whichever one he wants. But he won't have to pick any of them because right here we have the Eastern Palace Big Key and we're in go mode. Let's go, finally.
I told you should have mirrored from the top. Wouldn't have to come back.
No. All right. That's so stupid. How do you do that? How do you make a seed like that? Where we don't have boots the whole entire seed, but yet somehow we still need them?
This isn't even this is like child's play, especially for a young Fortnite player like Telethar.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. This is just a Monday.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he will be doing the dream here, being able to combo pod and
Eastern. And then he'll just step right back into the portal and or probably do Eastern first, actually, and then save and quit out of pod and be right on top of the pyramid.
Okay, now we've obviously seen his Fortnite gaming skills when we saw that triple. He was getting triples, doing Master Sword Argus, but hear me out. Do you think Telethar knows 18 art red mail, gold sword, silver?
This is gonna be tough. You might want to go get some magic.
Oh yeah, I have magic too. I forgot.
Right.
And we have 4 bottles too with a fairy and a red potion. Do you think?
This is gonna be tough. Gonna be tough. Look at the big skips he's making.
Yeah.
Big chest. Didn't even open it.
He's like, dang, that could be a red boomerang or ether. I guess I'll skip it though. The audacity on this man.
Is there anything we haven't found? I think we saw the red boomerang somewhere.
Oh, did we?
Yeah.
Okay, never mind then.
I think it's just a couple of keys or something. I don't know.
It's just ether for him as far as his
items
go, which he'll never see. He'll never get to make pickle popsicles, another Hyrulean delicacy. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very hard to be intimidated by these bosses with this music here. Oh, GT Big Chest. What do we got going? $5.
$5. I don't think I ever got an answer to whether or not the Hyruleans ate the Zora. Or is that cannibalism? That's some version of cannibalism.
No, that's fine. It depends. It depends on which, like, they're like half fish, half human, so you just have to pick the right half. Yo, fried catfish is pretty good, though.
I know, but if the catfish can talk, I don't think you want to fry it anymore.
He throws bombs at you. You want to fry it. Like, that's just dangerous.
That's true.
Alright, so one more dungeon away from Telethar. I wonder what the standings are in the group. Do you think I can find it by the time he gets to Helma?
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
I'm like I said, we're one of the older generations, so I'm not too good at the internet. And case in point, I clicked the wrong button here. Let's see. We're in Group N. That's a lot of scrolling.
I found it. Frede, Schulzer, Telethar, Maniacal.
Okay.
Both of them have already lost to Frede.
Oh.
So they're 0-1.
So definitely a first win for both of them. Definitely a big win. Looks like everyone in these groups, I guess they play each other twice. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's a tough group. That's a super tough group, man.
That group does look pretty, like, rough. So you're going to have to, like, I don't know. You're probably going to be needing, like, 4 wins or something like that.
Yeah, it's going to be, I don't know how math works, but
Ish.
You don't want to lose. You don't want to lose. That's all I know. Like, Maniacal going down 0-2 here is going to be a pretty tough hole to dig out of.
Oh, it's definitely an uphill battle for him.
Because,
sure.
you know, he's got to play Frede again. He's got to play Telethar again. And then he's got to play Schulzer twice. That's rough.
Yeah. And if you're putting, like, 4 wins up there as, like, one of the benchmarks, like, he can't lose anymore. He's got to run the table.
Yeah.
Like, 3 can't be good enough, right? I mean, maybe for like weird
doubt
tiebreakers if everyone like splits.
If they all split, maybe, yeah. I mean, that's possible because everyone is good, so.
That is true. All right, we're on to Ganon. Right. I can't believe it. We're gonna finish sub 2 too.
Yeah. Now, people always talk about roasting the pig. Does that mean Ganon is edible?
Dude, I'm so hungry. I'll eat it, dude. I'll roast this guy with his own stick, man, and cook him with his own fire bat.
Yeah. Oh, maybe that's just what they need to do to make sure he doesn't come back. Is like actually like just eat him, like ingest him.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. When he talks about his weakness, he's not talking about silvers. He's talking about digestion. All right. Fair enough. Good warps though.
Yeah, you know, got that 1-1. Gamer pants are on.
Oh no, digestion, nitro weakness, stomach acid. Ooh, this could be a good triple. No.
Too high. All right, get your GGs in chat for Telethar.
I've never seen this man lose in all of my commentaries.
Yeah, this is every time we've commentated Telethar versus Maniacal. I think Telethar's won. Finishes. I don't have the race time up, so I can't say anything official. He's won. That's all I know.
Telethar finishes an official time of win. GG. I don't know, like maybe 156.42. That's pretty good. Also joined by Telethar. GG's. Welcome.
GG's. What a fun seed.
Oh, it was a real blast. Let me
I mean, Boots at the top of GT to get the Eastern Palace big key just kind of sums the whole thing up, right?
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's also, after I finished Thief Town, I looked at my map and I was like, should I do this Skullwoods check before going up to GT just in case, you know, it might be Boots? And then I realized that there was a 50-50 chance that was just my map to Swamp Palace, so I didn't. My Swamp Palace map is either in Hera Basement or in Skullwood's Big Chest. So I was like, all right, we're done here.
Was there any thought about dipping pod before you did? Because I think it was the last thing you did, right? Getting those mitts.
Yeah, I last located mitts. Yeah. I don't really like going to pod early with like 2 keys. It feels so bad. And like I was hoping, maybe I get a bow and I don't have to come back. And then I got a bow and I had to come back.
Right. Yep.
Or you could have done what Maniacal did. It was like the one dungeon he got on you, but I don't know if he necessarily got it on you because he did like mimics like twice. But he did Eastern prior to finding Pearl, so that gave him that one.
Yeah, you got that. Getting the hookshot early kind of sets you on the right path. Maniacal kind of stayed in logic and got the hookshot like last, and then late moon Pearl, and then by the time you were in the dark world, you had a pretty good lead going, and
yeah,
and then it's hard to not last locate those mitts in the seed. I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't feel too bad about how late things were coming up because, like, basically as the seed dried up, and I was like, okay, it turns out that like my dark world was really good, or my light world was really, really good, and this seed just sucks, and boots just don't exist, and that's probably a pod key sitting on Desert Torch, and I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm actually pretty comfortable with how things have gone.
Oh yeah, there was. Yeah, that makes sense. I forgot about that key, but it was a long time ago since we saw it.
Yeah.
It was definitely a wonderful showcase of bootless execution from both of you. Like I said, watching you guys really hold down those left and rights and ups and downs on the D-pad.
I love not having boots. It's really fun.
It's really good.
The double triple you got on Aga 2 was pretty impressive.
Yeah, I was impressed by myself. It's not something I usually would get. So
nice triple spin too on Argus too. That didn't go unnoticed as well.
Thank you.
I think the real question that Chad is wondering is, from the seed, is what's your favorite fast food restaurant?
What's my favorite what?
Fast food restaurant?
Oh, that's a good question. Probably Chipotle.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good one. That's decent.
That's a good answer. I like his answer better.
Yeah, for sure.
That counted. They seem a little upscale.
No, Chipotle is fast food for sure. They have a drive-thru and everything.
Really?
The Chipotle. Come on.
What the hell? I've never seen a Chipotle. Did you just make that up?
No, I go through it. I've been through the Chipotle more times than I can count.
I don't have this technology where I'm from.
We don't have a Chipotle around here, but it is food that's fairly quick.
Yeah. I would say it's fast food.
Yeah, right.
So how are you feeling about things? Is this your second game? According to the challenge, it is.
Yeah, second game. I mean, this group
is ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's very spooky. I don't know. It just feels like I'm in a position where I can't afford a loss anymore. I had like one spare loss. And we'll see if I win like the next 2 games, then I'll start feeling a little bit comfy. But as it stands, it's very scary because if like Freddy goes up 3-0 or Scholzer takes a game and now I have to.
Oh yeah, second place gets real competitive then.
Yeah, it just all gets messed up. If Maniacal beats Freddy on their second game, that'll help things a lot. That'll, keep anyone from getting too far ahead.
Maniacal does owe you one, from what happened in the ladder. So
yeah, he does owe. I'm sure he'll repay. Maybe.
You feeling a little bit of the heat too, like being so deep in so many different tournaments, like all at the same time?
I mean, ladder's like 3 games a week, which is kind of something, but like I don't know. There's not that many games happening in each of these tournaments.
Okay.
Pretty slow, so it's fine.
Sounds like one of them young bloods there, Fear Agent, where it's like 3 seats a day, like ain't no big deal,
Oh, right.
We-
You are older than 16, right?
I am definitely older than 16.
Okay. All right. We just thought. I mean, you're gaming like you were
we found
16 years old. So.
Oh no!
There's the swamp big. Oh no.
So, we're hitting you with a little post commentary meme, for stuff that you have no idea about because we're talking about it. But,
Yeah.
Well, where's he going now?
He's gonna do
boots checks, baby.
But
He's
does he
still
have
looking.
any-
Here's the problem. He's still
Oh,
looking for
ice
the
rod.
ice rod. And let's ask about that. Was there any thought of leaving after that Thieves Town Big?
I mean, I considered it, but I also was able to portal save after Laser Bridge, so I was just gonna do that. And then I was gonna portal save after GT, and it was gonna be annoying, but I would have left the basement with the ice rod and went and gone and done TR. So like, I considered it. It wasn't worth it. I felt like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
and obviously the ice rod's on Laser Bridge.
exactly.
Yeah, I definitely agreed with your decision there. So make sure skip that part when you rewatch. If you rewatch this, you can just
That makes
fast
sense.
forward to
Yeah,
that
yeah.
part when you're in Turtle Rock. Just know I was like, yeah, definitely stay.
No, all of our routing choices were actually 100% accurate. We definitely got around to making the right choice eventually.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, I last located. I was walking to Turtle Rock. I'm like, I don't have ether, but I know it can't be ether because I literally have nothing else left. So like,
Yeah.
oh,
Also, yeah, checking Pyramid when you did. Big fan of that because I definitely thought that was a great play.
do you want to?
Turns out it was. I mean, I was right. Of course, it was a great play. You got that Samaria, but like Maniacal did Meyer without and Ice without Samaria.
Do you want to know what ether was?
sure,
It was in Harmless Hellway.
interesting. That's not in logic.
Yeah, right. But we definitely had found it early enough where it wasn't able to deduce that it was never going to be in logic. Because you find Mitz, but he had enough keys to go back there and then also kill the boss. So, because any of
Right.
those other small keys could have been, potentially behind Mitz. But, and then the vanilla big key chest had the compass to TR, in case you were wondering. I just saw him open it just now.
Yeah.
Oh, there was a TR small in the Staphos basement. See, that's why I said you don't skip that one.
Yeah,
Peter.
yep, that's the one
That's
he
what
skipped.
I told
yep.
you.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did double right side?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went in with 3.
I hate
He
that.
opened Harmless Hellway
Yeah.
and had to circle around, so he didn't get to a couple chests there in the front.
Yeah, I mean, I went in with 2 and wasn't even going to consider that. I hate skipping the front door.
Yeah, it's just it's a long trek to go around multiple times.
So I wonder if he has 3 or 4 now. Oh.
So, do you have any other matches on the schedule for this tournament?
Yeah, I have Maniacal tomorrow at the same time.
Oh, that's right. I did notice that.
Yeah, when we were scheduling it, I just messaged him. I'm like, hey, Maniacal, same time as Ladder? And he's like, yeah, sure. So,
I don't know if I can do this again. I think post midnight bootless races. That's definitely like at least a once a week kind of thing for me.
So, what was when you played Friday? What was the mode for that?
Invosia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my least favorite mode. Not like of the main tournament, just my least favorite mode.
I think Albert didn't get that. I've been like, what the heck's going on? And I don't know if there's a command in chat to help me out with that one.
I think there might be. So as you continue your dominance in Rando after winning the league last season, and what other tournaments have you won?
I won the AD Keys Casual Boots tournament
Okay,
over Hitsu.
nice.
in
Your
the finals.
league teammate, right?
Yeah, I crushed him. He was too high and he couldn't remember to go back to to CR after getting the fire rod, and so he left the GT big. Just absolutely crushed it.
Dude.
He took care of the Harapot too many times. He did the Harapot too many times.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's the most Hitsuyan statement I've ever heard.
Maniacal, no. And then that's it. That's all I've won. We're now in...
just those two.
Yeah.
How many tournaments have you won?
Dude, I can't win no tournament. I ain't won nothing, bro. It's impossible to win anything.
Yeah. Ask me.
How many have you won?
0. This guy's won 2 already. The heck, he's gonna win this one too. Watch.
That's why he's not invited to the Boomer League.
That's right. More in jokes.
Yeah, sorry. The in joke was we were assuming because of how good you are at the game that you're young, and how trash we are. We were old. Mostly it's us making fun of ourselves, not looping you in on that one. But yeah, we wanted to have a Boomer League. So if you could be young, just so we don't really stick our foots in our mouths, mostly because we're old and we're not that flexible, we can't do that movement anymore. But that's
how old is young?
What's the cutoff for the Boomer League, Fear? 35?
Yeah, I was gonna say 35, 36.
I don't make the Boomer League.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it fits. We know. We could tell. We could tell by your Fortnite act too. Another in joke.
That was definitely under 35-year-old movement for sure. There's no way I would have. The way you got that first triple double, the triple double in Aga 2, the way you were able to get there in time, nah, that ain't happening over here in the Boomer League. Not allowed.
Yeah. When you get to be our age, you play this song for bootless, you got to take 15 minutes to ice those thumbs down, man. They get too swollen, you're going to start hitting diagonals on accident, and it's just not a good thing. I'm a GG.
Well, you can hang out. Oh, go ahead. Good.
Oh, I was definitely GG's to you, man. You have most certainly been on a tear. Everything I've seen you do and play, I've been nothing but impressed. So keep it up. Win another one. Might as well. You're here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm in 3 right now. Maybe I can just win them all, right? That'd be great.
You're in 3 right now. Which 3 are you in?
The Casual Boots Ladder Invitational, and then Survivors of Hyrule.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
And that's the finals too, right? The Survivors of Hyrule. You're on the finals.
I just I just won in my match for Selga for Cross Keys, so that was exciting. So that's
in Cross Keys.
That's not a likely result, but we take that.
So this guy beat 2-time SGL winner Relkin, beat Zelga in Cross Keys, and Hitsu while Hitsu was high, and that you could say that's Hitsu at his worst.
That was unnecessary to add.
That's Hitsu at his prime.
Right. You can say that's given, right? It was Hitsu, right? You beat the Pugs in the finals of the league, right? Was that the finals?
Yeah, who's on the Pugs team? I don't know. Some people like
Airy.
Andy, Dainty, Airy. Yeah. My man. Those are some impressive heads you've been collecting in a very short period of time.
Yeah, to be fair, I didn't really beat the Pugs. I more was on the team that beat the Pugs. I lost my match, so.
Hey, all that matters is W, right?
Airy crushed me.
The only thing that matters is how you tell the story, and that's
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys dominated my team as well. Forced me into retirement.
Yeah, I mean, my team definitely won that too.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to join the league anymore because they don't allow our team names in there, so we had to quit.
I try. I'm not there anymore, man.
I'm pretty sure you said no, I'm not doing that as your team name. I will make up a team name for you if you don't change it.
That was like 5 years ago, though. Come on, I'm not there anymore. I'm not in charge. Let them deal with it.
Well, I don't want to join the league if you're not in charge. I miss you.
Well, I just have to get some keys nugs.
Yeah, sorry,
It's
Telethar.
late,
I know
man.
this is
It's
all
late.
things that does not make any sense to you, but like, this was what kept us going was the scrap. So, oh
Yeah,
Lord.
Maniacal on his way up to Turtle Rock. This is gonna be his last location to get this this ice rod and finish this off, and he's done everything else.
Are you gonna come to a SGL, Telethar?
Undecided. I'm considering.
Fear Agent, are you gonna come to SGL?
I'm undecided considering.
Drossi, are you out there? Are you gonna come to SGL and wear a Fear Agent cert so I can tell everyone you're Fear Agent? Yo, Gerdo thought you were Fear Agent for like the first 3 days. Or thought Drossi was you. Yeah.
Okay, so I am Fear Agent, so that's good that he thought that.
Sorry. I meant other way around, but yeah.
Got it. I'm definitely coming wearing my own shirt for sure.
Hey, Gamma's been telling me that you thought I was German for like.
Yeah, but that's because you're so good at the game.
I honestly thought you were German too, I think. Truth be told. Yeah, you were hanging out with like a pretty like German heavy crowd too, right? Maybe?
Ish, yeah, something.
I don't know. Telethar? I don't know. It sounds like one of them German names too.
Yeah.
Understand.
I'm on your side, Fear. You East Coast, West Coast?
West Coast.
West Coast, okay.
Best Coast, baby. I think Telethar and I are actually pretty close as far as location goes.
I'm in the Seattle area.
Can't be that close because he didn't know about Chipotle Lane. Chipotle.
I'm surprised. Yeah, shout out to the Kraken. That's why I was late. One, I wasn't scheduled. Not due to my fault at all.
Dude, thank you so much for coming in. I could most certainly have solo com this, but like I definitely would have been talking about a lot of nonsense during the down periods.
Sure. Because what we talked about was definitely on point for sure.
It would have yeah, and you know what? Now that you think about it, it just would have sounded less crazy because like I at least had someone to split the insanity with.
Sure, that's true.
Makes a difference, okay? What mode do you hope to get on your next race? The one with boots, I assume? There's only one.
It's hard to say. There's. I think my best chance at winning is another FAD Keys, but I'm hard pressed to not say the one with boots, yeah.
Okay, that's the right answer. Nice. I see, okay. And you play Maniacal. That's your next match, so it's probably really unlikely that you get FAD Keys if I understand how the system works. It's like super weighted against to have you play the same setting twice.
Against the same person, for sure.
What's your favorite mode to play of the modes in the in this tournament?
Probably FAD Keys. I mean, standard boots when it gives you 1/6 of the time or whatever it is, but FAD Keys is pretty good.
What was your favorite league setting?
Pseudo boots, cross keys.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, after Axe Own Heart for sure.
Oh, very nice. Very. He passed. No.
Yeah, I don't like walking around everywhere, and I like cross keys, so it is a great mode.
Well, am I allowed to go to bed? I think I'm gonna do that. Fear Agent, I'm gonna leave you a message from Maniacal.
Okay.
Tell him I said. Oh dang. I was gonna play a soundboard, but I think SG is smart. They disabled those here, dude. Good on them.
That is very smart. Very smart.
Just tell him I said GG. But yeah, GG's to Telethar. I'm going to get on out of here. But yeah, if you want to watch more of Telethar's domination, stay tuned at exactly the same time tomorrow. And then, yeah. Fear Agent will be here doing the commentary as well.
Busy crap. Busy tomorrow.
Nah, I'll sign you up. Then you're not busy anymore.
All right.
But yeah, no,
I'll sign you up, Ack. How about that?
No, don't do it. Good night.
Right.
Great run, Fear.
Good.
Thanks for commentary. Thanks for the restream and having us all here. GG's.
Thanks for coming, Ack.
Thanks for the commentary, Ack.
Cocom's gone. Just left. Feel free to hang out or Bell if you want to. It's up to you.
I'll hang out for a few more minutes and let Maniacal hop in here.
Yeah, Maniacal says he's going to join us. So, all right, Turtle Rock finished. Save and quit. We'll put him on the pyramid and just as to kill Ganon. How about you, Telethar? Are you looking forward to Tears of the Kingdom?
Yeah, should be fun. I mean,
you're not a Breath of the Wild hater like Ack was.
I am not a hater. I definitely prefer not Breath of the Wild style, but it's all good. I mean, it's a new Zelda game. Should be fun.
All right, quick 1-in-1 here with the gold sword.
I think Maniacal forgot that he has the boots.
Oh, sure. I mean, it's easy to forget.
That happens all the time, actually.
How late you got them, yeah.
You don't get boots for like 2 hours, and then you're still walking around.
Oh, what was the MSU that you were using? That was some pretty good music.
It's Rabby Ribby. It's like a Metroidvania bullet hell game. It's a lot of fun. Would recommend if people
music
are interested.
was good. There it is, triple for Maniacal. Let's see if we can get him in here and close this on out. Get your GGs in chat for Maniacal. Finishing just about 220. All right, in the waiting room, we're now joined by Maniacal. GG's.
Yo, Fear, that's generous. It's awful generous.
Yeah, I mean,
GG to Telethar. Apparently, Telethar found the way through this one.
Yep, GG's. It was definitely a seed.
What was your route?
Well, here's the big thing: is he got the hook shot way before you did. So he had the Moon Pearl and all that stuff long before you got it. So he was in the Dark World, kind of doing everything. And you're after the Dark World routes were pretty linear until you get to those mitts, which I think you both last located. But he just got to the Dark World so much faster. And then the big one is he didn't leave Turtle Rock.
How do you stay in Turtle Rock? I guess he got the TR small key 4 out of Pod Basement with 3 small keys?
With 2, but yeah. I didn't.
2, Jesus. Okay.
I just opened the front door and the back door. Wasn't gonna bother with the boss.
Okay. Yeah. So I had to bet that the 2 locations I had to leave in front of Pod were 5 small key locked, basically, for me. I just had to treat them that way because there was like 0 out at that point, and I was betting that one of those was not TR small key 4 when I got the TR.
Mm-hmm.
And so like I don't know, I just can't dodge getting maximum unlucky on any of these races. It's absurd at this point. It really is.
Yeah, for me, I don't know. The only thing I had left when I was in TR was going and doing going out to Thieves Town and then going into GT, and it's just like I just figured I could portal save if Ice Rod shows up somewhere else. I didn't really want to bother messing around and leaving. and then like have to clear all of the basement, and where's Eastern Big show up, and like now I have these weird decisions I have to make. It's just easier to stay.
Sure. Which, like, if you have all 4 Turtle Rock small keys, that helps. I mean, I get it. It's just like it was this domino of bad or unfortunate item locations. Not even bad, just item
Also,
locations.
Samaria was really bad for you too.
Yeah, at that point, I needed to gamble a little bit because Samaria was in a worst possible spot. It gave you 3 Meyer small keys super early. And so when that opened up, I was just like, okay, well, this is where it wants me to be. And then, like, obviously, it was to get you into Turtle Rock. And so I assumed that Thieves Town Big was the thing because I had to catch a break somewhere and then just didn't. And at some point, I was like, well, I can leave the mountain and, like, depend on Swamp Big as maybe the only possible live out. I know now that wasn't even a live out, but like I don't know.
You needed something on Helma. I think Helma or Green Panda would have helped you. Like
I mean,
was like or something. That was like you're one out.
I pushed pod pretty aggressively, somewhat early, but there wasn't a lot of compelling things. I was really trying to look for a 4th pod small before going over, so I put pod off for way too long, and then when I was over there, I was just like, okay, we're just gonna.
It's hard to go to pod when you don't have a bow and you don't I think you had 3 keys. So
yeah, it was 3 smalls and a big with no bow.
Yeah, it's pretty tough. I think one of the other questions I had was your walk to Zora. I don't think I've ever seen anyone walk from Link's house to Zora, the vanilla way.
I was thinking about doing something else, and then realized that I just didn't have an option there, and I was already like just. I was thinking about something else entirely, basically.
Okay.
And actually felt really physically sick at that point in the race. And so I was just trying to like continue moving and not being ill. Sure. And that was what happened. Yeah, okay. It was a bit of a mess. So you're right to call me out. That was really shitty as me playing that way. So sorry for the language. Sorry, SpeedGaming.
It's late. Who cares?
Yeah, it's SpeedGaming after dark. Deal with it. But yeah, that was a bad play on my part. So
I mean, it's just like time that you didn't have to give away, right? Like Telethar had a.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely made the difference in this race. Me walking to Zora. If I just don't walk to Zora, then
right.
Then I'm in this one.
Well, it's like it's a bunch of things that add up, right? Like he got the hook shot like super early, so he got to the Moon Pearl and kind of did all the water stuff together, and then was into the Dark World, and it just took. By the time you got to the Dark World, you were behind.
Yeah, I had again like the early route that I had on this seed just hit kind of close to as bad as possible.
Right. Yeah, not doing like leaving Agina to be last was.
Yeah, I left Agina and I left Zora, and so I walked back and forth like 3 times.
Yeah, Flute and the ledge actually would have been pretty good early too, but it was just the lamp to get up to the mountain.
Yeah, and that was the thing, was I just wanted to try and stay off the mountain, keep things in logic, and it just did not work.
Yep.
I mean, I kept things in logic for the most part.
Yeah.
And then where I made decisions to break around or gamble, those things also kind of worked out against me in this one. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough, man. Your group is tough.
Yeah, the group's good. I think it's like really three. It's like me and then 3 competent people. So,
I know you just lost and you're feeling it, but it's 4 really good runners. Let's be honest.
I mean, I've lost every single race thus far.
That's 2. That's
3.
Lost
3.
3? Oh, okay.
I lost 2 today. I lost to Schulzer earlier today. And now
okay,
Telethar.
so that wasn't on the challenge. Yeah, that's tough, man.
Lost to Frede. So I don't know. Like I'm just about done with this game at this point, but we'll see. I'll play it out, but like, I don't know, not making it out of groups in successive years is pretty gross.
Yeah, it's tough. I get it, man. I 100% agree. It's tough.
Yeah, but I appreciate you sticking around. Thought Ack was on comms.
He was. He had to go to bed.
Oh
So,
damn.
he said GG's, but
okay. Yeah. Sorry to have kept y'all up a little late, but
it's all
appreciate
good.
it.
It's all good. All right, so we're gonna wrap it up. Any last things before we take off?
No, just GG to Telethar.
Oh, GG, thanks for the comms.
We'll run it back again tomorrow. We'll see if it goes any differently.
Yeah.
All right. Good luck to you both on tomorrow's race. Shouts to Scupula for doing the tracking for us. Really appreciate it. Shouts to Ack for doing comms and for SpeedGaming for putting this on. Don't know what's next. Check the calendar. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time.